What is up, everybody? You're very welcome along to a special Champions League night here in Anfield. Agenda. Jurgen Klopp's men travel over to Italy to take on Gasparini's side tonight in what is going to be a highly entertaining affair. I hope that you're all settled in. I hope you've got maybe a couple of beers ready, a pizza on the way, or just chilling, relaxing and getting ready for what should be an excellent night's football. I really do admire the way Atalanta set up to play, so I'm expecting this to be a fairly high scoring game. The team news is in, ladies and gentlemen. There is some relief for the manager with regards to who we can put on the bench. I'll go through that in a couple of minutes with you guys as well. Want to give a quick shout out to my mate at ZTops2021.com who sorted me out with a couple of retro shirts as well, which I will be wearing on future streams. So massive shout out to my boy over there. Check it out if you want any nice retro tops. But look, ladies and gentlemen, how are we all? I hope that you're settled in well. I hope that you're keeping well. I hope life's treating you well. I hope you're in a good mood because I'm absolutely buzzing. I love me a Champions League night, ladies and gents. The Reds over in Italy, and I love playing sides that we haven't played before, or at least to my knowledge we haven't played before. Atalanta have been revitalised under Gasparini, finishing I think third in the Italian Serie A to qualify for last season's Champions League, where they made the last 16, if my memory's correct. I'm not expecting an easy night tonight. We'll go through the starting 11s as I said. I hope wherever you are in the world that you're enjoying yourself, life's treating you well. If you're in America, I hope that you went out today and cast your vote, whoever that may be for. May the best man win and all that jazz. But look, ladies and gentlemen, it's Champions League night. Forget about the election. Forget about everything that's gone on in the world and give your full focus. 90 minutes, the Reds in action. The champions of the world in action against Atalanta and Italy tonight. Who do you think's going to win? Give me your score predictions. I'll go through the starting lineup in a couple of seconds. We'll just wait for a few more people to get into the chat. The big breaking news, I suppose, is that as expected, there is no place for... Sorry, Super Chat distracted me. There is no place in the starting lineup tonight or on the bench for Thiago, unfortunately. So it looks like he could be ready for the weekend. Look, I keep telling myself this. I keep hoping that he's ready for the weekend. Big news is Matip is available to be on the bench today. Kostas Tsimikas is on the bench today. And Naby Keita is fit enough to be on the bench today. So the manager does have a good list of options there. And I'll go through it in more detail in a couple of minutes. What have we got? Rabadan said, Gasparini is Bielsa on speed. This ends 12-all. I'm telling you, you are right, mate. It is going to be an entertaining game of football. Atalanta don't sit back. They won't be so good at pressure tonight. They're going to back themselves to get a result and come at us. And you know what? Bring it on. That's what I say. This is the beauty of Champions League football. At times, you come across a good side like Atalanta, that are going to come. And you know, I back Liverpool against anybody in what I call a basketball game, end-to-end stuff. Ladies and gents, this is going to be a belter. What have we got? 27 minutes to go. I'm already looking forward to it. I'm looking at the TV screens here. They're showing replays of all Atalanta's goals in Europe as well. And as I said, they'll put the pressure on. They'll come forward. And hopefully, the Red starting 11 can find those spaces and exploit it. But as always, what has been important for Klopp all this season, we could win it from the bench. We've won it from the bench before. He won it from the bench in the last league game as well. Jota and Shaqiri coming on to change that game completely. Ladies and gents, strap yourselves in. But give me your score predictions. In my what did I go with? 2-2 is what I went with all week in the build-up to this one, ladies and gents. Craig, can you show us the starting lineup? Absolutely, my friends. Right, here we go. Here's the Red starting lineup tonight for the first time, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, our big, beautiful Brazilian Alisson Becker starts in goal. At right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Obviously over at left back, Andy Robertson. But the good news is Tsimikas has come back into the squad now, so maybe we'll see Robbo get 70-75 and Tsimikas the last 15. Centre back pairing for today's game, as I touched on in a couple of moments ago, Joe Matip not quite fit enough to start, but he does take his place on the bench. So we see young Reece Williams come in to partner Joe Gomez in the centre of that Liverpool defence. What a Champions League experience this has been for young Reece Williams. Gets his debut in the closing stages against Ajax, then comes on when Fabinho gets injured and now gets a starting berth away to Atalanta. What a rise it has been for the young man since his days of Fleetwood. Moving into the centre of the pitch, El Capitan Jordan Henderson anchors the Reds midfield. Curtis Jones gets the nod again. Looks like he'll be on the right hand side with the ever reliable Gini Wijnaldum on the left of that midfield trio. Then up front, the big news, what we predicted all week, Bobby Firmino gets a rest tonight and Diogo Jota gets a well deserved starting place in my opinion. Looks like he's going to start on the left hand side of the attack. I'm guessing it'll be Sadio through the centre, Mohamed Salah in off that right hand side. That is A very good lineup. The only little maybe quirk, the little disagreement that I would have there, I would have liked to see Shaqiri maybe in where Curtis Jones is. I think his performances of late have deserved it. Not to be knocking Curtis Jones, who you know I'm a massive fan of, but maybe again we'll see Shaqiri influence the game late on from the bench. Having a look at the Reds bench tonight, and it is important to point out we are in European action tonight, so 5 substitutions allowed, 9 on the bench. Adrian, Kelleher, Milner, Keita, Firmino, Minamino, Tsimikas, Shaqiri, Origi, Matip, Kane and Neco Williams make up the Reds bench today. So as you can see on there is options for the gaffer in every department. Looking at defensive reinforcement, Tsimikas is there, Matip is there, Neco Williams is there. Looking into the attacking options, Firmino's there, Minamino's there, Shaqiri's there. The gaffer's finally getting some relief, finally getting some players back. So look, let me know your thoughts on the starting 11, folks, and 25 minutes to go. We'll settle into this one, we'll pace ourselves. Are you with me? I hope you're with me. Is Phillips ineligible to play? Yes, Bradley. Unfortunately, mate, he wasn't named in Liverpool's Champions League squad. So, yeah, despite his fantastic performance at the weekend, unfortunately, Nat Phillips cannot play this game. But, look, Reece Williams looks like a star. He looks quality. He's going to be up against it tonight. Zapata's a big dude. He's not going to be shy about putting himself about. Let's see if Joe Gomez and Reece Williams can handle the pressure. Excuse me, I'm not going to say this is a throwaway game for the Reds, because it isn't, but it is a game that we can, I think, sit back and enjoy. We've picked up 6 points out of 6 so far in the Champions League. We've got back-to-back matches coming up now against Atalanta, obviously tonight's game, and then after the international break. So a point to me tonight wouldn't be the end of the world, but of course you want to go there and try and get the 3. If we can manage to come away from Italy tonight with the 3 points, 9 out of 9, you'd imagine one more win would almost top you the group. So it's looking good. It's looking healthy as things stand. The group's blown wide open with that Ajax draw against Atalanta in the last round of games. Obviously Ajax going 2-0 up early doors. Atalanta pulled that one back, which I think gives us a bit of an advantage. So let's hope we can ram that advantage home tonight, folks. As always, it is not an Anfield Agenda live stream without our good friend Joanne Fisher sticking an L Unset Super sticker in there. How are you, Joanne? Cunnis a thought to, as we say over here in Ireland. Good team and a big game for reset Steve Lydon. It is. And you know what? I'm so happy. I love seeing a youngster come through like that. I love the days when Stevie G was coming through. I love the days when Trent Alexander-Arnold was coming through. And I'm loving the days now where we're seeing the likes of Curtis Jones come through as well. Brian says, how does it sound 2 for Jota? That'll do me, mate. That'll do me. I don't want... Well... You know me, folks. I'm a little bit of a flutter on this one. I looked at the stats earlier on to get ready, and yeah, I've put my bets on for this one. As always, ladies and gentlemen, you know me. I'm going to keep them to myself, but you'll probably know if I win, because you'll get a wink or a nod from me along the way. Maradona having emergency brain surgery. Now, I did see that Diego Maradona was in hospital, I think in his native Argentina, and I did see that his mental health was suffering as well, as long as his physical health also. So, of course, we wish Diego Armando Maradona a speedy and full recovery wherever he might be in the world. I think he turned 60 recently as well. When you're talking about the greats of the game, when you're talking about the Pelés, the Messis, the Ronaldos, you cannot leave out Diego Armando Maradona. To my mind, one of the most, if not the most gifted footballer to ever lace up a pair of boots. So look, we know he's had his troubles, but we wish Diego nothing but the best. Hopefully he comes through this one as well. What channel? Said Mike. Do you know what, buddy? I think it's BT Sport 1 or 2. I'm fairly sure it's BT Sport 2. Let me check for you, pal. It's, what have we got? BT Sport 2. Now, of course, that's in the UK and Ireland. Elsewhere, it could be on a load of different channels over in the US or wherever you're watching. And please do let me know in the chat where you're watching, folks. You know I love to know where in the world our viewers are from. We are a global channel on here, but it's only because of your amazing support. As always, if you're new to the stream, a couple of little bits and pieces for you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video as well. And if you want to become a member of Anfield Agenda FC, which you'll see a couple of people in the chat, the likes of Joanne Fisher there, the likes of the Liverpool fan there, PJ Lad there, a couple of others as well. They'll either have spanners beside their name if they're a moderator on the channel, but those with the Anfield Agenda badge beside their name, those are the members of the channel. They get use of all the custom emojis that Connor Crosby has designed for Anfield Agenda members. They also get access to our Discord group, which is where we share the innermost workings of the channel and ask you guys for your feedback. As you know, we've had to pull the Flick Chat group. That will hopefully become evident why in the coming days. I've got to bite my lip at this moment in time, but of course I will keep you guys filled in on what's going on there as well. But as I said, interacting with us offline, Discord's the way to go, but it's only available to our members. It's $4.99 a month to join Anfield Agenda FC. If you can't do it, don't you worry. I'll do my best to get through all of your comments as always, folks. But if you do want to become a member, you know what to do. There's a link in the description as well. Right, flicking between scenes again. I feel like a bit of a technical genius when I'm doing that flicking between scenes, but I promise you, it is so easy, an idiot could do it. It's only because of the hard work of Connor that I'm able to, but I do like, it makes me feel like I'm up with the kids, you know what I mean? Where I'm really a technophobe completely. What do you think of Bobby Charlton? Again, I mean, it seems like we're almost being hounded with bad news on a daily basis. Yes, unfortunately, Bobby Charlton has been diagnosed with dementia, I believe, and of course, look, his brother Jack, manager of Ireland, somebody who's a massive part of my childhood and growing up, unfortunately had the same illness and unfortunately passed away. So look, I hope Bobby Charlton has as comfortable and as happy a time as possible. It's a very difficult subject to talk about, but look, of course we wish him all the best as well, and we send our love to Bobby Charlton. Look, he might have been a Manchester United legend, but it does not matter. He is part of the sport that we all love, and we're one big global family, folks. What's my prediction, said Harry. I'm going to go 2-2, mate, but would I mind a sneaky little 3-2 win? No, not at all. I'm just giving respect to Atalanta for what they deserve, to be honest with you. You're the best, said Nasheen, mate. You guys are the best. Do you know what I mean? Without you, we wouldn't be shit. And that's what I always say. Without our amazing community around the world of Reds, we wouldn't be where we are today. You guys got us over 56,000 subs. You guys are the reason why people tune in. I'm just a little conduit between you guys and the microphone. That's it. I just say what you guys say. Hello from Texas, said Devon. How are you, buddy? Lovely. Oh, man. Jealous as hell. Would I like to be in Texas right now? Well, push aside, obviously, what's going on in the world. Part of the world. Absolutely, man. Definitely want to get my backside over there at some point. R.I.P. Sean Connery and Nobby Styles as well, said Dave Smith. And of course I echo those sentiments. I mean, how many legends are we going to lose, unfortunately, ladies and gents, in 2020? I mean, the sooner this year is over, the better. I think we'll all agree on that one. But yes, of course, we echo those sentiments as well. League Slips in the house. How are you, James? I remember going out to playing League Slip when I was younger. It seemed like a country mile away, mate, back in those days. It seems so far to go out to League Slip. But of course, these days, a little blast along the M50 and sure you're not too far away. Any update on the Ajax outbreak? No, John. 11 players, I believe, tested positive from what was reported, but no, nothing that I've seen. Obviously, it's not affected Liverpool in any way, and we did, of course, play Ajax recently enough. Liverpool players are back. We went with the starting 11, but of course, we wish anybody who has been diagnosed a full and speedy recovery. And again, if you know, I'm a boxing fan. There was supposed to be White Povetkin 2, the rematch, and obviously Povetkin has had to pull out of that now as well. So I wish Alexander Povetkin a speedy recovery. God, is there any good news to be had, folks? I've got a bit for you. The world champions are in town tonight, folks. Woo! Yeah, I love me a bit of Champions League football. Is Thiago playing or on the bench? Computer says no. Like, unfortunately, neither. Yeah, he's I keep saying he's hopefully going to be available for the City game, and I'm going to remain on that one. What else is there? Hello to Triple Xing 9X as well. Hope you're safe. I'm very good, thank you, Nasheen. I've locked myself like a bunker into me gaff here, mate. Hello from Scotland to the bra as well. What else we got? There is good news. It's lockdown. I don't know if that's any good news, mate, but you know, I'll take anything positive at this moment in time. Good news as well, said Ash Q. We're top of the league. Yeah, we are. Do you remember when that other little club from Liverpool had their moment where they were top of the league and they were going around planning parades and all that? Yeah, a couple of weeks ahead. Told you, they're James Rodriguez injury away from falling apart. I've said that to you guys for a long time. Mad United fans as well, giving it to us lately, giving us loads of abuse, giving us loads of banter. Where do they sit in the table? 15th or something like that? Come on, you know. Shout out to my boy Expressions as well. If you guys don't know Expressions, go and check him out. I'm hoping to have him on for a chat soon. It's been too long since I caught up with my good buddy Expressions. Ontario, Canada loves this channel, said Darren. Well, I tell you what, we love Ontario, Canada, mate. And I'm being sincere here. My wife has a lot of family that live over in the likes of Mississauga and stuff like that in Canada. A lot of her aunties and uncles emigrated over there years ago. We've been lucky enough to be over there at one point. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Over 56k, mate. Well done. Keep the hard work going. Overtaking the Anfield wrap. Look, to me, the Anfield Rappers are daddy. I have nothing but love and respect for those boys. They are, to me, the best fan content podcast in the world, bar none. Now, they're obviously on YouTube, the likes of my good buddy Mark over at the United Stand. Obviously, you've got AFTV as well. They're up there right at the top, through Geordie. But there's a new generation of channels fighting their way through, and we're hoping that we're recognised as one of the top of that bunch. But again, it's only because of your amazing support. Jota is the GOAT. Yes, Connor's fully on board the Diogo Jota propaganda, by the way, ladies and gents. Don't you worry about that. Every day he's I think he's going to name his next kid, or his first kid, Diogo. What if it's a girl? I don't think it'll matter. He'll probably name her Jota instead. It works, doesn't it? You get away with it. 2-0 to us at Bernadette Farrell. Harry Force said, love the vids. Man, you are getting relegated. I thought you said, I read that completely wrong, right? Here's how I read that. I read that, man, you are getting regulated. And I was thinking, what? YouTube in here looking at us? What's going on? But no, you said, man, you are getting relegated, and dumb old me didn't read it correctly. Craig, is Jota better than Bobby? Ooh, I'm not touching that with a barge pole, my friend. Each to their own. You know I love me a bit of Bobby Firmino as well. But look, Jota deserves to start. I think we can all agree on that one. 15 minutes, folks. Sound the klaxon. 15 minutes to go till the Reds are in action again. Shall I run through the team news one more time for those coming in a little bit late? Right, here's the Reds starting 11 for tonight. In goal, obviously, Alisson Becker. Right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Left back, choo-choo! Andy Robertson's in the Jesus. Centre-back pairing for tonight, Reece Williams alongside Joe Gomez. Midfield trio, El Capitan Jordan Henderson. Genie Wijnaldum, he's on the left, and Curtis Jones is on the right. What odds on a Curtis Jones screamer tonight, folks? He does love one from outside the box. Up front, we've got Diogo Jota on the left. I'm guessing we're going to see Sadio through the middle, and then Mohamed Salah out on the right-hand side. On the bench tonight, Adrian, Kelleher, Milner, Keita, Firmino, Minamino, Tsimikas, Shaqiri, Origi, Matip, Kane, and Neco Williams. That is the Reds starting 11 for tonight's game. Again, don't forget to put your score predictions in the chat. Should Matip start over Williams? It's probably just an issue with regards to fitness, mate. I mean, he's only coming back from an injury. We may see him get a little bit of time. If it goes tits up for young Reece Williams, maybe we'll see him come on. But instead of looking at maybe possible negative, let's just back our boy Reece Williams to go in tonight and put in another cool, calm, composed performance. What do I think of Jones getting starts in the Champions League? Well, it certainly inspires confidence, doesn't it? It certainly makes you believe that the manager thinks highly of Curtis Jones. Look at who's on the bench tonight that could have been in there in that position. Shaqiri's there, Keita's coming back, he's there, James Milner's there. But the gaffer has put his trust in Curtis Jones, and that trust is put there for good reason, because he's earned that trust. So let's give Curtis our back in as well, and he hasn't put a foot wrong in his Liverpool career. He looks like an absolute baller. What's your opinion on the Houlden links, said Scorpio FC official channel. Did I get excited about them? Yeah, I'm not going to lie, mate. I was thinking about them a lot over the past day or two. For those of you that aren't aware, the Salzburg managing director, I think it is, came out and said that he fully expects Erling Haaland to land at Liverpool at some point in his career. Now, we're going to have Jan Fjortov on later in the month. That's already been arranged. You know I'm going to be asking Jan about the links to Haaland and stuff like that as well. Obviously, fellow Norwegian, he might have a little inside scoop on that one, but you have to say it's exciting and it's great. And it's a realistic link. We know that there's a buyout clause in the old contract there, I think, as well. So, look, there's going to be no shortage of clubs fighting for him. But would I love to see him at Liverpool? Absolutely. Crouchy was the best ever, said John. I'd love me a bit of Peter Crouch, mate. I do. Crouchy is one of the funniest, most honest, humble guys you'll ever come across. Anything that Peter Crouch does has my attention always. I think he's brilliant. What else do we got? Any bets on Craig? Yeah, of course. You know I do. Will I tell you what they are? Yeah, I've got a few quid. What I would class as a few quid on Diogo Jota to score, and I've got a few bob on Sadio Mane to score as well. I always try and stay away from Mo, and here's why. It's a bit of a strange one. Mo's usually odds on, and if I'm laying down, let's say 50 or 100 quid, I like to get at least evens on that. So I always err towards the sides of Firmino, Sadio Mane, Diogo Jota. But then again, the sensible money probably would have been on Salah. He's on penalty duties as well, with James Milner not being on the pitch. So, you know, that's what I've got. Let me know what you've got. If you fancy a little flutter, if you've got something on, of course, I'd love to know about it. And if you win, definitely let me know about it, because nothing makes me happier than you guys taking a few quid off the bookies. None of us want the bookies to win. We want you guys to win, as always. Would have loved to have seen Shaqiri start tonight. I think he was exceptional coming on Saturday, and I think he could be the key to break down a tight Atalanta defence. As always, excited to see Jones, however said. MC RTN. Yeah, I don't disagree with you, mate. I thought Shaqiri, that pass, I'm still dreaming and smiling about that pass. I mean, have you seen the version? There's a beautiful camera angle that Liverpool's official site shows that just makes you see exactly what Shaqiri was seeing in that moment, and to be able to pick out the pass, and Diogo Jota did not even need to break his stride. Beautiful. The goal from start to finish was just quality. What have we got? Any news on Thiago? Nothing that I've heard, mate, other than he's not in the squad tonight, unfortunately. He wasn't with the main squad with regards to training. I think he was doing some live training. No need to rush him back. There's a long season ahead. I'm as excited, frustrated, disappointed as anybody that we don't get to see Thiago in the midfield yet. But you know, this patience will be repaid later on. Let's put it that way. As always, a little shout out to our social media accounts, ladies and gents. As you can see in the bottom corner of the screen there, popping up now, we are very active on Instagram at Anfield Agenda over there. Really easy to find us. That account has grown really quickly as well. We're almost at 26k again because of your amazing support. On Twitter, it's exactly the same, at Anfield Agenda. And if you want to give Conor Crosby a follow on Twitter, it's at M.or. Crosby _ Crosby spelled Crosbie. I'm not on Twitter anymore. I do have an account, but I won't be active on it because I need to dedicate my time to this, to make more content, and to be with you guys where I'm happiest. Love from New Zealand. The jealousy that's flowing through my body right now, knowing that you guys are around the world, in New Zealand, in Texas. We had somebody in last night from Papua New Guinea. It is beautiful. It is what football is all about, and it is what makes me smile, knowing that we're all together in this. Did I hear a WFM anywhere? Did somebody say WFM? I think we did, you know. If you've got your WFM emoji, spam it into the chat right now. Let the world know the world champions are here. The Reds are in action. And we're fucking massive. Yes, we are, ladies and gents. Don't you forget about it. Each and every one of you out there. What are you doing tomorrow? We're going to be... Oh, that's a good question. Thank you, Siobhan. You've guided me rather well into another little segment. Fair play to Siobhan. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we will, of course, be on our second channel. Second channel is called Mundo Sporto. And we're going to be doing a watch-along of Leipzig. Is it Leipzig? Yes, Leipzig's game against Paris Saint-Germain from 7:45 tomorrow over Mundo Sporto. There's a link in the description. If you haven't yet subscribed to our second channel, please do so. We've only done 2 streams on there so far. And again, even though it's a brand new channel, your support has been fantastic. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. I think we've had like 14k and 17k on those watch-alongs. Unbelievable. Your support means the world to me, folks. I was getting ready for tonight's stream, and do you want me to give you a little insight into a routine? Because I do have a bit of a match day routine when I'm doing streams. It probably sounds a little bit silly, but you know what? I'm always honest. So here's what I do. I have a shower about 40 minutes before I'm due to come on. So I have a shower, then I finish my shower, obviously, get dressed, go in, and sit down on the bed, and I go through mindfulness for 10 or 15 minutes just to focus, center myself, and get ready for the stream ahead. Because you all know, with stuff going on around in the world, sometimes our moods aren't great, sometimes we're a little bit low, sometimes we're finding ourselves a little bit sorry for ourselves, but I can't let that come onto the stream, because we're on here for 2 hours to have a little bit of fun. So I then finish my mindfulness, and then I whack on the music, Eye of the Tiger, all the cheesy shit, get myself ready, ramped up and good to go. Then I click on and I start, and already the adrenaline starts flowing through the body as we build up to this. 7 minutes to go. I do love me a bit of Champions League football. Pakistan's in the house as well. Lovely to have you. Just subscribed on Mundo Sporto, said Mike. Thank you, Mike. You're an absolute gent. Hello to everybody else that's coming in, and thank you for all the WFMs and that as well. As always, ladies and gentlemen, with Anfield Agenda, I will do my best to go through all of your comments. If you want your comment to be read out, there is super chats there, there are super stickers there, but I promise you, we don't want financial barriers between us and anyone. I'll do my best to read out as many comments as I can. And as I said earlier on, if you want to become a member of Anfield Agenda FC, all you have to do is click that join button or click the link in the description. It's $4.99 a month. You get the custom emojis, you get into our Discord group, and you also get what else do you get? You get the Anfield Agenda logo beside your name. Sorry, shiny things, sparkly things, flashing things, they all distract me. Alaba to Liverpool. I spoke about this one last night on the stream. Do you mind if I hang off on that one, mate? Because we're only 6 minutes away from kick-off. So maybe we'll have a chat about that at half-time, if that's alright. Watching from the moon. We must have good Wi-Fi up there. Are we alright? We set on the moon with Wi-Fi, Lewis? Can you look around for a little drop more water, mate? Because apparently there was talk of a bit of water on the moon. So while you're up there, Lewis, if you wouldn't mind, mate, maybe at half-time, just have a little look around. See if you can see a bit of the H2O floating around anywhere. Sat with my girlfriend watching the stream. Come on, you Red, said Dennis. Shout out to Dennis and his girlfriend. I hope you both enjoy the match and the stream. The game is about to start. Yes, 5 minutes to go, ladies and gents. Let's run through the starting 11 one more time, shall we, before we get going tonight? And then I'll have a bash at the Atalanta one. Not going to lie, I'm dreading reading out some of those names. Before I do, Kaylin has put a super chat in. Thank you very much, my friend. My last watch-along was certainly better than Villa. Up the Reds. Let's find some more magic today. WFM. Thank you so much, Callan. Thank you very much, mate. Obviously watching over in the United States as well. Lovely to have you with us. Right, on screen you can see, ladies and gentlemen, Alisson's in goal, Trent's at right back, Robbo's at left back, Reece Williams partners Curtis Jones. Reece Williams partners Joe Gomez at centre back, midfield trio Jordan Henderson, Gini Wijnaldum and Curtis Jones, and then up front Diogo Jota, Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah. On the bench for the Reds, Adrian, Kelleher, Milner, Keita, Firmino, Minamino, Tsimikas, Shaqiri, Origi, Matip, Kane and Williams. Great to see the likes of Tsimikas back. Great to see the likes of Matip back on the bench. Right, I'll have a bash at the Atalanta 11, but you know I'm butchering this. And again, shout out to my boy at ztops2021.com who sent me a couple of lovely retro shirts as well. Right, let's have a bash at this. Sporty Yellow in goal, Toloi, Palomino, Jimcity, Heitzeber, Palisic, Freuler, Mojica, Gomez, Muriel and Zapata. And I'm never doing that again, ladies and gentlemen. Never. You know me and names, pronunciations. I think there's one thing I'm known for. It's butchering pronunciation of names. What do I think of Kane? Difficult one. Haven't seen enough of him at the top level to really make a judgment. But again, anyone that Gaffer trusts gets my trust. And this is a good experience for him, getting to travel over there with the first team squad, getting in and around the Champions League game. You know, whatever happens, this is good experience for the young man. Mane for the winning goal, said Lance YouTube. Watching from your living room window, said Matt. Come in, Matt. The door's open, mate. Come in, lash on a kettle there, make yourself a cup of tea, and grab us a can of Diet Coke while you're in there, buddy, will you? Craig, are you going back on the football terrace with Terry again? No, is the simple answer to that one, mate. Yeah, just no. Yeah, just no. But we'll just leave it at that. As always, I wish everybody the best. I've no ill feeling towards anybody, folks. I'm just focusing on what we're doing at the minute. Come on, you Red, said Bobby Woo. Love you, said Keane McDonough. Oh, mate, love you too. Thank you very much. But most importantly, mate, WFM. Look, gents, ladies, 3 minutes away from this one kicking off. I'm going to do my best to take you through the game with some alternative match commentary. We'll have a little bit of fun along the way as well. As always, your support is much appreciated. All you can do, hit the subscribe button, drop a like on the video. We've managed to get over 1,000 likes on our last few watch-alongs of games. So, again, it'd be lovely to do that tonight. And again, your support's much appreciated. Be lovely to get to 56.5k tonight. Am I being greedy? I don't know anymore. I really do not know. When's the next Mundo Sporto? Tomorrow, mate. Tomorrow, 7:45, we'll be doing the Leipzig game against Paris Saint-Germain. What do I think about today's lineup? You've probably seen my preview, maybe you haven't. The only difference I would have had is I would have had Shaqiri in there instead of Jones, but that's because I think Shaqiri deserved it from his good performance. But look, nothing wrong with having Curtis Jones. Look, they're in the centre circle now, about to do the coin toss. We're moments away from this game getting underway. Let me get the clocks and that ready to go. As always, sit back, relax, try and enjoy it. I'll do my best with some alternative match commentary. There will be a little bit of bad language along the way, so if you've got kids with you or you're of a sensitive nature, a bit of a heads up. Good that Atalanta are allowed to play their games now, obviously because they're behind closed doors at their home stadium. They used to have to play them in the San Siro. Right, I'm really excited. Need a little drink because it's going to be a long game. Expect this to be fast, attacking, frantic. Hopefully we'll come out of it the other side with 3 points. But look, enjoy yourselves. A couple of hours to switch off from what's going on in the world. There's Mo. Look at him. Beautiful man. Beautiful man. As is Diogo Jota, of course. United fan in the chat as well. Look, everybody's welcome in tonight. Look at Alisson back in goal. You beautiful, magnificent man. Right, folks? Almost ready to kick off. Predictions, get them in. I went 2-2, but it could be happening. It really could. Gasperini is a very good forward-looking coach, and I do like the way he sets Atalanta up. Right, referee's doing his final checks. Liverpool playing from right to left in the first half. Mohamed Salah about to kick off. Enjoy it, folks. Champions League is back. Come on, ref. Blow the whistle. Still doing his final checks. Genuinely think someone farted in my kitchen there. I'm not even joking. Right, folks, we're underway. Referee blows his whistle. Champions League group stage number 3 is underway. Match day number 3, I should say. Robbo heads the ball forward. Goes out of play. It'll be an Atalanta throw-in. Kind of has a little vibe of Inter Milan off it, doesn't it? With the blue and black stripes on the shirt there. But I think this is our first meeting with Atalanta, certainly in the Champions League. I'm almost certain it is our first meeting. Anyway, ball cleared forward. Diogo Jota gives chase. Atalanta head it back into midfield. They hook it forward. Immediately, Joe Gomez is in a battle, but he gets it back to Alisson. As I said, Muriel, Zapata, they're no shrinking violets. They'll certainly be putting themselves about. Again, Atalanta step in. They clear it up the line. Goes over Robbo's head. Gomez comes across. He's out muscled, but Robbo comes back in and wins it back. Go on, Robbo! Ball cleared though, only as far as an Atalanta player. Edge of the Liverpool penalty area. They go backwards. They work it out right hand side. It's a little bit behind, and that'll go for a Liverpool throw. As expected, Atalanta starting this game 100 miles an hour. Sadio takes the throw in quickly. Throws it to Robbo. Robbo looks up. The switch is on. Plays it across to Trent Alexander-Arnold on the far side. A lot expected. A lot of pressure on young Trent's shoulders, of course, to supply those magnificent long diags and stuff with Verge out. But here we go. Jones now. Liverpool on the attack. Jota lets it run. Still Jota. Cuts inside. Jota! Oh, Jota should have had a goal there within the opening minute and a half, ladies and gents. Magnificent play by himself. Carries the ball across. Goes past one challenge. Cuts inside. He's through with the keeper. Oh, you expect the net to bulge. Keeper gets down well. Makes a good save. Maybe Jota could have lifted it over him. But again, it just shows you how good we are in attack at this moment in time. 90 seconds gone there. It could have been 1-0 up. Probably should have been 1-0 up. Let's hope we don't rue these missed opportunities. Ball back with Joe Gomez. Again back to Alisson. Good composed start this from the Reds. Alisson goes out right hand side. Trent carries the ball forward. Looks up again. Tries a long diag. Sadio Mane loses the first ball, but Gini's there to win the second. He tries a little flick over the Atalanta player's head, but loses out. Atalanta have the ball now in midfield, centre of the pitch. Little Scoopy dink over the top. Looking out this left hand side, but Joe Gomez gets back and again plays the ball back to Alisson. Well done, Joe. Muriel was given chase there. I love the way Kloppo has matching hats for every occasion. I'm not joking, I genuinely do love that. Ali now, he plays the ball into midfield. Sadio, he comes down, brings it under control, looks up. Sadio Mane now, step overs, goes one way then the other. Little flick over the top. Hendo lets it run, probably should. He may have gotten a shout, but didn't look like there was anybody else there, to be fair. Reece Williams does really well, nods the ball down. Trent now, again, as expected, the game's open. The game's going to be end to end. It's going to be an attack fest. I love it. Slack pass there to Mohamed Salah allows Atalanta to regain possession. They launch it out to that left hand side. Again, end to end stuff. They work a bit of space now on the left. Liverpool get bodies back. Atalanta try a switch. Gomez gets there, heads it into an area, a vague area again. Recovers and then gets muscled out of it. Go on, Joe. Go on. Pressure comes from Hendo now. Atalanta still on the attack. Ball through. Breaks. Edge of the box now. Trent. Sadio. Curtis Jones, I should say. To Sadio. Curtis Jones picks it up again now on this left-hand side. Rolls it out to Robbo. Here he comes like a steam train down the left-hand side. Choo-choo! And then he gives the ball away. So commentator's curse on that, folks. My apologies. Atalanta keeper clears it long. Ball breaks. Salah fighting for the rebound. He gets a foot in it, but it goes out for an Atalanta throw. Only 4 minutes gone and already this game's been end to end. Are you enjoying it? I hope you are, wherever you're watching in the world. Right, let me just flick around. My chat has stopped working, so bear with me 2 seconds. Ball down this left-hand side now. Reece Williams comes across, puts a challenge in. Let me just flick the live chat back out. As always happens, doesn't it? Always when you're on a live stream, this stuff happens. But you know what? Doesn't matter. We'll keep going. Ball out right hand side of the Liverpool penalty area now. Atalanta on the attack. Look up, ball into the box. Comes off the back of Luis Muriel. And Robbo clears it and gets himself a throw in. Well done, Robbo. Robertson now on this left hand side. There we go. Live chat's back. Happy days. Ball across into the centre now. Trent gets his head up, looking to release Mohamed Salah down this right hand side. Go on, Mo. Mo in a race. Ball goes out. I think that'll be a Liverpool corner. Has he pointed for a goal kick? Don't be doing this to us already. How is that a goal kick? That's ridiculous. Ridiculous yet again. No, we've got in the corner. Sorry, common sense prevails. My apologies to the officials. Namibia subscribed. Thank you very much, mate. Lovely to have you with us. Again, the live chat's back working, folks. I fixed it. Ball into the box. Everybody rises. It breaks to the edge of the box. Luis Muriel is back there. He plays the ball at left-hand side. Now Atalanta try and start to counter. But Joe Gomez comes across and ushers the ball out of play for a Reds throw-in. Again, ladies and gents, wherever you are in the world, please do let us know where you're watching. Robbo now on this left-hand side. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button, of course, if you're enjoying the stream. Reece Williams, lovely little ball out right-hand side now to El Capitan. He gets his head up, looks for the run of Mo. Atalanta do well. Second ball breaks. Who's there? Robbo. Good man. Robbo now to Curtis Jones. Jones goes out right-hand side. Ball back in. Jode plays it out. Leaves Trent a bit of work to do, but Trent does well. Trent now. He goes back to Curtis Jones. Some loose control though from Curtis Jones allows Atalanta to gather possession. And then he gives away a needless little free kick. How do I think VAR has affected football? Mate, I wish I could talk about that in a couple of minutes. Maybe another half-time conversation. Atalanta, in the meantime, have the ball right-hand side. Little ball down the line, looking for Luis Muriel again. Gomez does well. He's touch tight on him. He turns, goes back. Still Luis Muriel. Little ball inside, which we've read. Robbo, Hendo. The ball gets mixed up. It's behind them both, but eventually Robertson clears. Sadio now comes in. Lovely little back heel inside from Sadio. Gini to Diogo Jota now. Gini carries on his run. You've overhit it, Diogo, son. Come on. It was a beautiful attacking move. It was a fairly straightforward pass. Maybe a little bit of adrenaline flowing through Diogo Jota's body, but he overhit the pass and Atalanta are back in possession. Somebody says Salah already diving. No, mate. He was tackled and the ball went out for a corner. That's how football works. Sometimes when you're tackled, you fall with the momentum of a challenge. But you be a hater. You continue doing it, mate. We'll just carry on here being champions of the world. Don't mind us. Ball across left-hand side now. Curtis Jones comes across, gets a nick. Well done, Jonesy. Wins us a throw in on the right-hand side. Good man, Curtis. Liverpool to win from a Villa fan. How are you, Brian? Nice to see you win, mate. Alisson now. Ball inside his own box. Having a little look up. Taking a touch. Seeing what's on. Decides to go long through the centre. Looking for Sadio. Atalanta player gets in with a foot. Puts it up high. Flick on from Uriel. Reece Williams does well. Knocks it back forward. Atalanta win the second ball now. They've worked it out right hand side. I think it's been a good start so far from the Reds. We've certainly looked incisive. I think we can pick our way through that Atalanta defence. They seem to be relying on second balls and trying to win things off the big lads up front. And so far so good for us. Sadio now on the spin. Tries another of those fancy back heels, but unfortunately it was mistimed. But Trent steps in to win it back. Trent. Diagonal ball looking for Sadio, who loses his footing. Ball now back in the Atalanta defence. They try and play their way out. Press comes on from Curtis Jones. Atalanta now with a bit of space down this left hand side. Trent, you superstar. Steps in, said that's my ball. Gives it to his buddy Curtis Jones. Hendo, little 1-2. Curtis Jones now spreads it across to Andy Robertson. Robbo gets his head up. He's looking for options. Sadio. He's been everywhere again, Sadio. What a man. What a man. Trent, go on, son. Go on, son. You're in space. Ball across. Oh, it's good defending, you know. It's good defending. It looked like Trent was going to pick out Sadio, but Atalanta leg puts it out for a Liverpool throw-in. Just liked and subscribed, said the Izzy Show. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Ball works its way through to the Atalanta keeper from the throw-in. Nothing doing. Almost 10 minutes gone here in Italy, ladies and gentlemen. Score, Atalanta 0, Liverpool 0. We probably should have been 1-0 up though. Diogo Jota had a good opportunity about 90 seconds into the game. Atalanta again moving the ball through midfield. Ball out left hand side now. Again, Zapata, he moves it out. Atalanta getting bodies into the box. Cross comes in. Foot. Robbo. Cleared. Second ball breaks. Gini Wijnaldum has it now. He turns into space. I love that about Gini. He's always aware of his surroundings. Robbo now goes on the overlap. He gives it to him. Now he looks up. Where are the runners? Sadio's there, but he goes back to Jordan Henderson. Salah's calling for a far side. Hendo gives it across to Curtis Jones. Jones, he plays it out to Mohamed Salah. As always, they double up on Mo, so he goes back inside. Little 1-2 with Trent. Trent now. Joe Gomez. Gomez across to Andy Robertson. How does Robbo have the energy, by the way, to keep doing what he does week in and week out? Thankfully, he may get a little break at some point now. Acosta Simicas back in the squad. Jones. Salah now. Patient stuff from Liverpool. Trent. Back to Reece Williams. Joe Gomez. Henderson switches play across left hand side again to Robbo. This time Robbo does have men ahead of him. Diogo Jota drops deep. Sadio Mane as well as deep. Sadio leaves it to Hendo. Again, you're looking for runners and movement ahead. Robertson. Back to Hendo. Hendo just does a little drop of the shoulder. Plays it across to Joe Gomez. Reece Williams now. He just does never look at a place, Reece Williams, does he? He really just takes everything in his stride. You've got to give massive props to the young man. Robbo tries a break and run. Atalanta now have nicked it. They're going through midfield. Hendo gets in with a tackle. Referee says that'll be a free kick. You're hoping he doesn't go to his pocket this early in the game. Decides to have a word with Henderson instead. Yeah, good refereeing. Of course I'm going to say that. He didn't give the yellow. I'd rather your commentary than BT Sports said it's generational. You know what, mate? That means a lot to us. And people often sync up our commentary to the game. But look, great to have you with us. Sadio now on this left hand side. Stands up his man. You can tell he wants the challenge. Rolls it down to Gini. Carries on his run. Gini now. Sadio Mane. Mane gets his head up. He rolls the ball across. Curtis Jones. Back to Hendo. Out right hand side to Curtis Jones. Trent's available if he wants him. Gives it to Trent. Carries on his run. But Trent goes back to Reece Williams. Henderson. He gets his head up. Looking for options. Little ball through to Diogo Jota. Salah again. Does well. Great upper body strength. Sadio Mane. Drop of the shoulder from Sadio. Strike. Keeper. Fairly straightforward. Down the keeper's throat. But the keeper palms it over the bar. It'll be another corner to the Reds. But again, you can see that front three. They seem to have a great understanding. Particularly between Sadio Mane and Diogo Jota. They're dropping. They're interchanging positions. Giving that Atalanta defence lots to worry about. Corner taken quickly by Robertson to Curtis Jones. Back to Trent. Trent drops the ball deep towards the back post. Atalanta win the first ball. Breaks on the edge of the penalty area. Again, a silly little cheap free kick. Allows Atalanta to relieve the pressure. One thing you have to say about Gini Wijnaldum is no matter what happens, if he leaves Liverpool at the end of the season, so be it. But whatever happens, he's had a great Liverpool career and I'll always look back at his time fondly. Reece Williams again reads that magnificently, pulls it out of the air. Alisson, he rolls the ball out to Robertson now on the left hand side. Robbo, ball into Sadio, bit of a heavy touch. Of course Sadio does well, shields it, uses his body. Ball back to Hendo. Hendo takes no chances, back to Alisson and we regroup. 2-0 to Ajax. Norma said in that game. Thank you for the update. Henderson tries a ball through to Salah. Again, Atalanta do well. Second ball break. Zapata out on that left hand side. Reece Williams gives away another one of these soft little free kicks, but we see it more and more. They take it quickly though. Lucas Muriel. Strike! Alisson saves it. Alisson comes and gathers the second ball. No, he doesn't. Reece Williams takes it and plays it out. Good defending again. Well done goalkeeper. But you can see the danger there that Atalanta possess. Hendo. Trent. Lovely little diagonal ball. Switch and play across to Andy Robertson. Robbo to Sadio. Sadio gets his head up. Lovely little ball to Curtis Jones. That was the right ball. Jones forces himself a bit wide with a heavy touch. Trent. Hendo. Little 1-2. Back to Hendo. Inside to Curtis Jones. Jones is through now. Inside the penalty area. Curtis Jones. Oh, it's a weak strike again. That's two good opportunities we've created to ourselves. A great run by Curtis Jones. It was on his left foot. It'll tell you how highly I regard the young man. I was fully expecting the net to bulge there again, but just doesn't break. Robertson, we're still on the attack though. Sadio Mane. Mane now. He cuts into the penalty area. Ball in, cleared by Atalanta. Second ball breaks. Henderson's there to mop that up. Trent. Gomez. Pressure mounting from the Reds. Gini Wijnaldum. Robertson. He's looking for options. He cuts inside, gives it to Henderson. Henderson to Reece Williams. Reece Williams goes across to Trent. A lovely little slip ball down the line to Diogo Jota. Jota's through. Jota! Oh, he's only got it scored! Diogo Jota, 1-0 to the Reds. The man is just a machine. The man is in unbelievable form. The Reds just carved open the Atalanta defence, and it is 1-0 to the champions of the world. They don't just give out these goal badges, you know, folks. You gotta go and win them. Diogo Jota, give that man a song. Give that man a medal. Give that man whatever he wants. But he's a Red. He is a Red, Diogo. What a ball through as well. Perfectly timed. Look, he could have gone down. Stays on his feet. Will that get a mention? Will it fuck? It never gets a mention. Now, look. 2 arms. Little nick. Could have been a penalty. But no. Diogo Jota stays on his feet. Little scoopy dink over the keeper. And it's 1-0 to the champions of the world. Will that get a mention? The goal will. But will his honesty get a mention? I bet you it won't, you know. Because people only like to give a little bit of bad news. But what a finish from Jota. 1-0. Woo! Can I get an amen? 1-0 to the champions of the world, I should say. Not the champions of the Champions League. That's Bayern Munich. Atalanta now on the attack with Zapata, he pulls it back. Ball breaks. Second ball now right hand side. Again, we've got to keep our heads on focus here. Ball into the box, it ricochets and Alisson comes and gathers it. If there was any doubts that Diogo Jota will fit into this Liverpool system, let them be gone. The man is absolute class. Again, Sadio with a lovely ball through the centre, looking for the running Mo, but the Atalanta keeper comes out and gathers it. It's that man again. I know. I'm fully on board the Diogo Jota hype train. John Conway, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. Said, good evening, Craig. Good evening to you, John. Cunnas had taught you, my friend. Atalanta now playing their way through right hand side. There's another super chat. I'll get to it in a second. Again, Atalanta. Oh, Robbo. Well done, young man. Robbo sees it out. Our mention just might be number 7, said Farrell. Maybe, buddy. What are we going to call number 7 if we win it? Because obviously I called the number 6 trophy 60. Well, we may need to think of a name, Dave. We might do. Again, Hendo goes long. That's a great start from the Reds. Come on, the Reds. Atalanta, referee plays a good advantage to them. Ball through to Lucas Muriel. He cuts on his left, straight at the goalkeeper. Ooh! He nearly pulled a Kepa there, to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, but he regathered it. It was hit straight at him, but it bounced up, and I was thinking to myself, uh-oh, but he gathered it at the second go. It's all good. Again, a good advantage play by the referee there, to be fair, to give Atalanta that attacking position. They could have had a free kick, but he rightly allowed play to go on because Atalanta were attacking. Jones now. Ball back with Alisson. Again, lovely. He moves it out left-hand side to Andy Robertson. Don't forget, ladies and gents, please do keep hitting that subscribe button. Drop a like on the stream as well. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 likes on the stream yet again. And we're 300 away from 56.5. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Ahmed said, Jota channeling his inner 17-18 Salah. I love that, mate. That was some season for Mo, especially in the Champions League. He was ripping it up. I'll never forget as well Sadio's hat-trick away against Porto. That was sensational. I'm not sure if that was the same year or not. You know my memory, like a goldfish. Trent now. Again, look at him. So calm, composed under pressure. Just goes past players like they're not there. Then they take the ball off him. Then Joe Gomez comes in and goes, give me that back. That's our ball. Robbo now. This has been a great start from the lads. It really has. I mean, it's the type of game I hoped and expected. A nice open end-to-end attacking fest. Ball switched across now, looking for Salah on that right-hand side. Second ball drops. Atalanta have it and they launch it long. 20 minutes gone almost here in Italy, folks. Liverpool 1-0 up. Diogo Jota goal. And you know what? We're fully deserving of that lead as well. We've had a couple of opportunities. Gini's going to get a yellow here. You can't not get a yellow for that. Gomez was through. He turned Gini. He was on the counter and Gini had to take one for the team there. It was couldn't have given a more obvious yellow if you tried. I liked and sub, said Jack Deegan. You're a gent, sir. Thank you very much. Are we playing? Yes, we are. We're playing very well, mate. Very well indeed. Turkey's in the house as well. Lovely to see you win. I'm going to Turkey again in June. All going well. It is one of my favourite places to holiday. Love Turkey. We've been there 4 times. Love it. Can't say enough good things about that beautiful country. Sam Morgan says, Jota's world class. He's going to be our new front three. He's a monster. I love Bobby, but Jota deserves to start, said Justin Brooks. And Farwell said, let's call 770 because it's going to be heavenly. Or 7ly, excuse me, he said, because it's going to be heavenly. Yes, that's a good start, Dave. We'll go from there. Atalanta now on the attack. Ball ricochets through. They work it out right hand side. Again, they try and play through. Little ball around the corner, but there's too much on it and it goes through to Ali. I much prefer that yellow goalkeeper kit over the black home one. I just think it's nicer. It stands out a bit more. Barbados, says Ryan. Don't be teasing me with Barbados, buddy. I used to work for an online poker company, and they used to do stuff and like send people to play in poker tournaments in Barbados and all these beautiful places, and I used to be so jealous about it, mate. Love from Kurdistan. Love right back to you, my friend. Jota now, left hand side for the Reds. Back inside to Curtis Jones. Jones under pressure does well to keep the ball. Turns around, gives it to Robbo. Robbo spins back, gives it right back to Curtis Jones. Jones, Jota. Suddenly that 46 million pound fee for Diogo Jota looks like an absolute snip, ladies and gents. We have a habit of doing that though, don't we? Bringing in players, people may be questioning the fee. Is it a bit high? I'm talking about Firmino, I'm talking about Sadio, and of course Jota as well, but Liverpool quickly turned them into superstars under the absolutely exquisite guidance of Kloppo. Jones now, centre of the pitch. Quarter of the way through this game, the Reds 1-0 up. Robbo, Jones, Hendo. It's been a good start from Curtis in this game, actually. He's been really involved in it. There was a ball down the line there, and I think I've jinxed him. He's offside on his run. 7th, said Darth Van Dijk. That's a great name, by the way, Darth Van Dijk, mate. Lewandowski scores. He always does, doesn't he, to be fair. I am so looking forward to the possibility of a 2-legged affair between the Reds and Bayern Munich. I mean, what a game. What a set of games that would be. Atalanta now, working the ball down the left-hand side. Reece Williams comes across, back inside to El Capitan, and he rolls it back to Alisson. 23 minutes gone, here we go. Alisson, Henderson, he gets his head up now. Inside to Curtis Jones. Robbo with a ball inside to Sadio, who again drops into space magnificently. He tries a ball down the line. Diogo Jota gets there. Ball across from Jota. Atalanta clear and it'll go out for a Liverpool throw in. Has anybody else been surprised by Jota's pace? Because I have to say, I've been surprised by how nippy he is around the pitch. He is quite fast, you know. Who scored? Diogo Jota, mate. You know what I mean? It's obviously going to be Diogo. Sadio now. Gini. Ball worked out right hand side. Trent. Ball into the box to Mo. 3 players around him. Salah does well. Tries to create space. Still Salah. He goes back to Hendo, to Robbo. Robbo lies shot. Nah, Robbo. Nah, mate. Nah, Robbo. We forget about that one. Let's just say it's a goal kick. Probably the best way to describe that. I think we all deserve a little drop of Diet Coke, ladies and gentlemen. Sláinte. Goal kick now for Atalanta. Do I think Jota should start over Firmino on Sunday? I do, if I'm being honest, buddy. Yeah, and look, I'm a Bobby Firmino super fan, but yeah, I do. He's the man in form. You got to give the shirt to the man in form. Right, 25 gone. Throw in right hand side. Gasperini looking on, wondering how he can tweak things. Jota, left hand side. He just doesn't give the players a second, does he? He's all over them. All over them so much that he gives away a free kick on this occasion. Keane says, Jota's my favourite player since he first signed. Connor, the other half of the channel, mate, he's like you. He's fully on board the hype train. Chelsea fan in the house as well. Look, every fan from every club except Everton, and I mean that sincerely, is welcome into our live chat, folks. All we ask is that you just show respect to other users, and you will get that respect right back. Ball out left hand side now. Atalanta, they're the home side. They need to be pushing here. They want to be taking something from this game. Well done, we've turned it back over now. Genie, Curtis Jones. Oh, Jota's through again, is he? Oh, Jota. It's a good tackle. Unlucky. So unlucky. If Jota had just got a foot to that ball, he'd been able to roll it across to Sadio. Ball whipped deep to the back post. Sadio, his control was that good that he brought it down straight to the foot of the Atalanta defender, but the ref had his hand up in the air. It's offside. It's a free kick. He was offside as well. He was offside. It was a good shout, that. I'm a big Liverpool fan and I want to know who we should sign in January, said Gabriel Brown. You'd imagine a centre-back, buddy. I'm thinking Deo Upamecano, Ben White, maybe Pau Torres from Villarreal, or maybe somebody we haven't even spoken about yet. Atalanta on the attack now, right-hand side. Oh, I don't expect us to do too much, though, in January, to be honest. Sorry, folks, I dropped out there for 1 second. I know I'm back now. I don't know what happened there. Apparently, I am back. Apologies. Dropped out for 1 second. Atalanta into the box there. Gomez went to ground. Ball goes out off his own player then. He's looking for a penalty. He was never getting a penalty. It's a goal kick to the Reds. I think it's been looked at, is it? Referee blows his whistle, says play on. He was never a penalty for that one. Apologies for dropping out there for a second, buddies. Buddies? That's not it. What do you want, man? Get your stuff together, son. Yeah, sorry. Just the joys of the internet. Perishur is another one we spoke about as well from Ajax. Interesting about Perishur, he was actually on trial at Liverpool when he was 17, and the club decided that although he was a promising young talent, it was best to allow him to go back to Holland and gain experience, and now he's with Ajax and we're linked with him again. Your commentary is unreal, said Jack. Buddy, that means the world to hear you say that. Thank you. Appreciate you being with us. Atalanta now. Muriel whips the ball deep to the back post. It's over everyone's head. Trent gets there, hooks it away. It'll go out for an Atalanta throw-in on this left-hand side. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we're 28 minutes almost into the game. If you're enjoying the stream, please do drop a like on it and make sure you hit that subscribe button. The good news is we've got a post-match show coming up as well, about 10 minutes after the game ends, so I hope to see you for that. Hopefully we're celebrating a win. Again, ball out left-hand side. Pressure comes on from Curtis Jones. Atalanta play it out off said player, and it will be a throw into them left-hand side. We could sign Cody. We won't be signing Cody, mate. He's settled there at Wolves. And look, maybe I'm so happy for him, genuinely. Zapata through now. He cuts inside. He clips the top of the crossbar. The flag should have clearly gone up there. Alisson tells Reece Williams to calm down a little bit. Let's have a look if he was off or not. You know, he was probably onside. He was probably just about onside there. Reece Williams shouldn't be just having his hand up. He should be breaking his cojones to get back there and help Trent out. None of this putting your hand up appealing for stuff, mate. Go back, do the work, clear it, and we'll argue with the referee afterwards. Ball down the line to Mo here. Again, he's in a wrestling match. Nobody gives Mo an inch. That's how highly he's regarded by opposition players. They're all over him. Again, Zapata has it on this left-hand side. Reece Williams, he needs help. Trent gets back. It's fired across. Nobody there. It'll go out for a Reds throw-in. I agree with Reece Williams there. He was a little bit annoyed because he should have had somebody helping him out there. You want two men when you've got somebody like Zapata there. You want help from Trent or somebody else to come in. Anyway, it was offside, so it's all irrelevant, really. 2,200 people live in the chat now, folks. Just 300 of you guys hit that subscribe button. We fly to 56.5k. We're on our climb, our road, whatever you want to call it, to 100k. Who assisted Jota? God, let me remember. I cannot remember who assisted Jota, mate. Sorry, I can't remember off the top of my head. Let me have a little look at my phone and I'll tell you. 1 second. Trent. It was Trent with the assist, buddy. Okay, mate, you're getting kicked out for spamming. Thank you very much, Rodgers, for doing that. Salah now, left-hand side of the penalty area. He tries to spin, but he gives it to the Atalanta defender. We win it back straight away, though. Gomez, Hendo. Half an hour gone in Italy. The Reds 1-0 up. Trent to Sadio. Sadio out right-hand side to Curtis Jones. Trent. Sadio. Jota. I wonder how many Scouser kids, or maybe kids around the world, are going to be called Diogo in the coming years. I'd say quite a few. If I could have any more kids, I'd probably throw Diogo in there, to be fair. Curtis Jones now, back inside to El Capitan. Hendo looks up, little ball to Sadio. Sadio, little toe poke out to Robbo, who goes back to Joe Gomez. Gomez to Henderson, takes no chances, goes back to Ali, who quickly whips it out left-hand side. Robbo. Sadio, little drop of the shoulder now. Sadio, ball inside. Oh, you can see what Jota tried. He's so good. He's just buzzing around, and even though we lost it, he gets it back and he's on the attack. Jota tries a ball through, it ricochets. Second ball breaks. Gomez has it now for Atalanta. They have it left-hand side. Pressure comes from Mohamed Salah. You got to admire the work rate of these Reds. You really have to. Ball over the top. Robbo wins it in the air. He knocks it down to Gini. Gini spins inside where there's a bit more space and carries on his run. He's brought down. Free kick to the Reds inside the centre circle. What the hell happened to Bobby? Don't worry about him, Mark. He'll be alright. Bobby will come again. Let's just appreciate the players that are performing. And we'll get Bobby when he's back and we'll give him our support as always. But Diogo Jota is in one hell of a vein of form right now and deserves that starting berth in my humble opinion. Hendo, ball out right hand side now. There's a lot of people that do love a little moan in the chat, isn't there? Let's be positive, folks. Curtis Jones now, corner to the Reds. There's so much to admire about this Liverpool group. We do hold them to such high standards, but let's back them. Let's be positive. Let's stick together. Did somebody say WFM? I think they did. WFM, folks. WFM. Corner to the Reds. Obviously no Van Dijk here for a Van Dijk header. That's usually one of my bets. Trent puts the corner in. Near post, it's cleared. Second ball breaks and Curtis Jones comes back to gather it. You should be a pro commentator. Thank you, mate. I'll be fired in 2 minutes. Jota. Oh, Diogo scored again. 2-0 to the Reds. Diogo Jota. Ball comes across. He pulls it out of the air and he cushions you from his left foot onto his right foot. No sooner has it dropped than it's past the keeper and it's in the back of the net. It's 2-0 to the champions. Joe Gomez it was with the long diagonal ball. Diogo Jota pulls it out of the air, past the defender with his touch, and then before the keeper knows what's going on, it's 2-0. Diogo Jota has a brace. Oh, what a finish. Diogo Jota, take a bow, mate. Take one of me kids. Take whatever you want, but it's 2-0 to the Reds. Wow. Unbelievable. Diogo Jota on a brace already. There'll be definitely a couple of Diogos floating around Liverpool now. Definitely. If that doesn't make you hit the subscribe button, folks, I don't know what will. 2,300 of you guys in the chat right now. Thank you very much for your support as always. The Reds putting on a classic European away performance. But don't celebrate just yet. We do know that Atalanta were in a similar position against Ajax and they fought their way back into it. Now, I think we're a little bit better than Ajax, so I'm hoping it doesn't happen to us. But I'm not counting any chickens after that Villa game. Robbo. Ball across right hand side to Curtis Jones. Ball inside. Gomez of Atalanta nicks it now, and he's on the way down the left-hand side. Hendo comes back. Switch of play across. Atalanta now on this right-hand side. Ball down the line. Gomez, impressive as he has been all night. Little duel here between him and Lucas Muriel. Ball pulled back to the edge of the box. Atalanta looking for an overlap. Try that again, Craig. Well read by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Salah, Sadio. He loving a little back heel, but again, Sadio, mate, it's not the right ball. Mohamed Salah still chasing down. There was a super chat here I want to pull back up. 1 second. $5 for every Jota goal from now on, said Callan, excuse me. Mate, you're very kind, thank you. But I'd never want anyone to send what they haven't got. So don't, if he bangs in 20 tonight, mate, don't feel like you have to send $100. Because I want 150. That would surely deserve a bonus. Sadio's through now. Sadio cuts inside. Sadio. Oh, keeper gets fingertips to it and touches it round the post. Edge of the box. It looked like Sadio had picked out the far corner. Even Mohamed Salah gave him a round of applause. It was wonderful. He intercepted it himself. Ran at the heart of the Atalanta defence. Cuts in. Oh, fingertips from the keeper. Oh, I looked like my second bet was coming up there. I had Jota to score, as you guys know, and I have Sadio Mane to score as well. So whatever happens, I'm up a little bit. Anyway, somebody said to me earlier on I should be a pro commentator. As I said, I'd be fired. Ball into the box. Oh, Williams gets up and heads it down. I think there was a free kick in there, maybe climbing on the back of a defender. Free kick to Atalanta. Yeah, can you imagine me trying to be all prim proper and not curse, mate? Or I'd be fired. Nor would I want to work for Sky or anything, to be fair. Now, I wouldn't mind working for beIN Sports if it meant I could move over to Doha or somewhere. That would be tickety boo. Madrid 2, Inter 1, said the Liverpool fan. Thank you, Mark, for that one. Diogo Jota now in the penalty area again. Atalanta player does well to get a foot in. Rob Salmon said Jota is on fire. That's the way he wrote it, ladies and gents. Come on, you Reds. I'm loving seeing you all so happy, folks. It is brilliant. This is what Kloppo's Reds does to you. It just hits you in the heartstrings, doesn't it? It just fills you full of that adrenaline. Ahmed said, this is my Diogo tax, channeling 1718 Salah. Again, mate, thank you so much for the super chat. Robbo now, taking the corner. A pro commentator with a language disclaimer. Yeah, a live beep button. That's what we need there, mate. Somebody standing by. 1 second delay so they can go beep, beep. Robbo with the corner. Again, it's cleared by Atalanta. Gomez for Atalanta picks up the second ball and hooks it away. Gomez gives chase and knocks it back to Alisson. Salah now. Jones. Back inside. Hendo. I don't know, where am I getting Salah from? I need to get me glasses. I need to go to Specsavers or something, folks. Hendo. Bradley Fricker said, oh, he's magic, we know. That's why we signed Diogo. Oh, I like that. Oh, he's magic. We know. That's why we signed Diogo. Love it, mate. If that's the song, so be it. Now, there'll be far better versions of it than me butchering it, but yeah, I like that. Well in. Hendo to Salah. Salah back to Hendo. He rolls it across left hand side. Oh, it just didn't break for Salah there. Hendo out to Robbo. Sadio Mane. I love this stop start from Sadio. Lets the defender think he's not doing that and then just kills him. Unlucky. Mo tried a little reverse pass to Sadio, but it didn't come off. It baffles me that people think those dudes don't get on. They look like they're having great fun out there. Someone said Bradley Fricker stealing Bruno's song. Yeah, well look, we all steal a few songs from now and again. So Si Senor was borrowed from Argentina. It happens all the time, but we'll just do it better. Do you know what I mean? That's what we do as Reds. What part of Dublin am I from? Have a guess, Daniel. Let's see if you can guess. I'm a Southsider, but I don't live there anymore. And when I say Southside, I mean very Southside, mate. Diogo Jota now, edge of the box. Tries to roll it to Mohamed Salah, but it's just too much on it and it goes through to the keeper. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Atalanta now, they really need the next goal in this game if they're to get back into it, which they hopefully don't. Again, ball to this right hand side for Atalanta. Blanchardstown, mate, that's not south, that's west. No, I'm from Shankill, mate, originally. Very, 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 the furthest point south Dublin. But now I live in Wexford. Atalanta, ball inside. Pressure comes on from Gini Wijnaldum. Ball across to this right hand side. Again, pressure comes on, but Gomez for Atalanta spins free, works it out right hand side. Muriel, again, they've overlap on the right. Cuts inside now. Gomez drops back into the pocket. He has it for Atalanta. Little roll ball through. Nice little tackle from Joe. Now Gini slows it all down. Gives it back to Robbo. Robbo gets his head up. Into Sadio. Sadio to Gini. Beautiful stuff as always. Gini now gallops into the space that's open ahead of him. Rolls the ball to Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones now to Trent. Hendo. He flicks the ball across now to Andy Robertson. Robbo. Ball back inside. Gini. I mean, so far this will be a performance that'll carry the lads well into the weekend now against Manchester City. Jota, little 1-2. Again, ball to Salah. He tries to flick around the corner. Atalanta defenders do well and they cushion it out of play. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Liverpool 2-0 up. Why do I support Liverpool? I've read this, or I've talked about this story a few times, mate. No family connections, nothing like that. I just fell in love with them watching the 2-0 loss to Arsenal many, many moons ago when Arsenal came to Anfield to win the First Division title. Weird that it was from a loss, but that's the game that got me hooked on the Reds. Who's playing as a striker, Jota or Salah? It's really difficult to say because you would say Sadio Mane, but Sadio is performing the role that Bobby has done, which is dropping deeper to link up play, which is allowing Diogo Jota and Mohamed Salah to have space in behind. So it's been a very unselfish performance again from Sadio. He's performing the role a bit better than we've seen from Firmino, though. He's more interactive. He's more. He's got a bit more about him, a bit more ability to just break that first line, and once he breaks the line, he has space ahead of him. So. Yeah, sorry for the long-winded answer, but that's kind of how I'm seeing it anyway. Eldon said, "Hi mate, cheering for you. Liverpool against Atalanta. I'm a United fan, but cheering for you just because you aren't City or Chelsea. We'll take it, mate. We'll take it." Ladies and gents, we're very close to our next milestone with regards to subscribers, so please do keep hitting that subscribe button, and we'll see if we can get to 56.5k on this stream. Robbo to Sadio. Sadio cuts inside now. Again, look at that lovely stop-start from Sadio. Tries it cross deep to the back post. Mo can't quite keep it in play and it'll go behind for a corner. Hat-trick, then we take Jota off. That'll work, Neil. That'll do. Rest him up for the weekend. (2-1) to Ajax. Thank you for that update, Almas. What do I think the score will be? It's a good question. I'm not going for me 2-2 anymore. 4-1? Let's go with 4-1. I'd rather a 3-0, but I think there'll be more goals in this. Let's hope we haven't jinxed it between us there, mate. I'm studying for my law exams and you're making it a lot more fun as usual. Love it. Thank you, mate, and I wish you all the best. Don't forget about us when you're a high-flying solicitor, buddy. Maybe you'll need to bail me out a couple of times. Hendo, I hope not, but I hope you do well, of course. Gomez nods the ball into midfield. Robbo. Ball over the top. Salah, can he get there? Oh, do you know what? That's so unlucky. It was one hell of a ball from Robbo, and Mo busted a gut to get there, but again, he's got a big, beautiful smile on his face. I love that about Salah. He always plays with a smile. I'll do it for free. I'll hold you to that, AJ, mate. I'll hold you to that. Show me your spells. I can't, mate. So no, wizards don't give away their details. Merlin would have me drawn and quartered if I gave away the secrets of the trade, mate. Oh, thank you, Rob. Rob said you're doing a fantastic job. Simple little things like that mean the world, mate. Ball up. Reece Williams flip. Oh, look at that, Trent. Will you stop? Little double header there from the Reds back to the keeper. Trent goes out right hand side. Salah cuts inside, ball to Hendo. Final minute of normal time in the first half. Ball across now, Robbo. He can't control it, but it goes to Curtis Jones. Jones now, ball inside. Hendo. Robbo. 30 seconds of normal time left. Hendo's just knocking the ball around now. Spreads it to Gini. Gini to Trent. Trent back inside to Diogo. He rolls it across to Curtis Jones. To Robbo. Diogo again, little ball around the corner. Robbo, can't quite keep it in. Goes behind for a goal kick. If the pitch was only 2 foot longer, folks, we'd be grand tonight. We'd have even more goals. Can I have a shout out, please? Of course you can, Football Master. Lovely to see you win as always, my friend. Sorry, I'm reading through some of your comments. The referee puts the whistle to his lips. Ladies and gentlemen, it is half-time in Italy. Let me just stop the old clock there. Stop the clock, get the half-time clock up, and we'll have a little chat about that game, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Plays, thank you for the super chat. He said, you've just made my day. Thank you, brother. You're too good, mate. Mate, you've no idea what your support means to me, what all of your support means to myself and Connor. It's an army, isn't it? Can we call it an army now? That's what I feel we're building here together. A community, an army, a movement, all encapsulated by those 3 beautiful letters. You know what letters I'm talking about. It starts with a W and ends with an FM. WFM all around. WFM to each and every one of you. Hello from Peru, said Maloho. Hello, right back to you. Tell Paddington I said hello. Maine, love you too. Thank you so much for that. Maine can carry us. Like that name, that's clever. Mane can carry us. Duh. Craig, get your stuff together, son. You're ruining the man's perfectly good name. If we get beat by Everton, it could be the end for Ole. No, keep Ollie in a job. Ollie forever. He's at the wheel. He's doing a great job. I mean, steering United all the way up to 15th. That's some work from Ollie with the pittance that he's had to spend as well. I mean, he's only been able to go out and, have the world's most expensive defender at the club. He's only been able to go out and bring in the likes of Cavani. He's only been able to go out and bring in Bruno Fernandes. I mean, he's doing the job with his hands tied behind his back, although it looks like he's doing it blindfolded. Woo! Little bit of bants there for the United fans. I know you all hate me, but it's okay. I mean, United fans, it's alright. I expect it. What's it Goldbridge says? Our good friend Mark Goldbridge. Rivals, not enemies. That's the word. Jota in form. I think Jota should start off with Bobby. No hate to Bobby. I mean, it's a fair point. And look, one, I think most people in the live chat will probably agree with you on. At this moment in time, Diogo Jota has not only settled into life at Liverpool, he's already looking like an absolute superstar. So yeah, look, it's unfortunate that maybe somebody might have to drop out and be rested or rotated, but I've always been consistent in my belief that whoever has the shirt and is performing deserves to keep that shirt, and Diogo Jota is undroppable at the minute. Love you too. There's just too many names, I can't read them all out. What is it? Hamouni 666, thank you. What Ireland team do I support? I'm not, to be honest with you, buddy, I'm not huge on the League of Ireland. And I probably should watch a lot more of it. Do you know what? I probably should. A Shelbourne would probably be the club I'd have an affinity towards, although I grew up pretty close to Bray Wanderers in the Carlisle grounds, and when I was younger I played a couple of Wicklow League Cup finals out there against Ardmore Rovers, and lost both of them, to be honest with you. One of them from an own goal. I love you and your sick videos. Thank you, pal. Opinion on Phillips. Very unfortunate that he's not in the Champions League squad, obviously, but, the gaffer probably couldn't have foreseen what was coming. And he put in a great performance. I mean, Jamie Carragher gave him man of the match at the weekend against the Hammers. Look, it just goes to show that even though, in my opinion, we're missing the world's best defender, you look at what's coming through. Reece Williams, after going through another 45 minutes there in Europe, and looks like he's got more gears to go through. He totally looks like he belongs out there. We've got Sepp van den Berg working his way through. We know how good Billy Comedio is as well. Nat Phillips, as you've spoken about. It's great. It's great that we have those youngsters coming through. Now, yes, you want senior centre-backs at the club, and you might have to dip into the market, but I'm always trying to look for a positive, and I know the gaffer tries to look for solutions where he finds problems, and that's why he's the gaffer. Right. Treble is loading. Don't be teasing me with trebles, mate. Rangers or Celtic, neither. I don't follow the SPL, mate. I'd probably, do you know what? I'd probably hedge towards Aberdeen just to be awkward, and because my good friend Graham Hunter is an Aberdeen fan. What do I think about the game? I think it's been a very impressive performance from Liverpool. I mean, I was expecting an open game, and when there's an open game, I fully expect Liverpool to come out on top, because there aren't many teams that can have what I like to call a game of basketball, just end to end with the Reds and come out on top. Maybe Manchester City at their very best, maybe Bayern Munich at their very best, but most of the time you'd expect us to come out on top because our creative players are just second to none. So it's a very enjoyable game. It's not over yet. Atalanta came back against Ajax from the same position. We need to be professional, which I fully expect in the second half. We need to keep our heads. Genie's on the yellow. We need to be a bit careful. We may see Klopp will go to the bench there. I'm thinking maybe give Naby Keita a few minutes. Maybe James Milner will be brought on. But it's good. It's good that we have players working their way back from injury. We've got Matip on the bench today, who we didn't have. No Thiago, unfortunately. He's still not ready, but we're getting players back. That's good news, and I'll take any good news at this moment in time. Jota for the Ballon d'Or, I love that. Far better than Sky Sports. Well, they can't even afford the old Champions League, mate. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Show us the gam. Show us the gam. Mate, there's so much I could do with that. So much, mate. I'm sitting here, 4 things in my head already that I could rip you to shreds with, but I'll be polite. Unfortunately, I cannot show you the game for copyright reasons, my friend. I would love to be able to show you the match, but we've worked too hard and too long to build up a channel to be kicked out for copyright. So, as much as I would love to, unfortunately, I cannot. Marcus said, I didn't know we signed the Portuguese Pele. I mean, Ronaldo's just a B-Tech Jota, mate. That's what they're all going to be saying now. I mean, can you argue with it? Can you argue with it? The Ogo Jota. Look, laughter and bants aside, what a signing. What a player. How well has he fit in as well? It's just pluses galore. And it's been a great performance. 332 passes from the Reds in the first half. Lewandowski or Houlden. I mean, you're talking about 2 players at polar opposite ends of the career. Obviously, you'd want Houlden because of the age, but Lewandowski's a machine. I've nothing but respect for the big Pole. What a player. And mate, you've put it in 4 times now and I've answered. And the reason I say that is I don't want you to get kicked out by the moderators for spamming, so I'm just trying to look out for you, buddy. Right, what else have we got? Jota is the, I don't know what that word is, mate. Sinchi Ronaldo? Premier League or Champions League? See, this is where I differ from a lot of Liverpool fans, and Connor gives me a little bit of stick on this one. If you offered me 1 trophy this season, I'm taking the Champions League. I know Liverpool fans around the world will go, hello, we need number 20, we need to catch United. I get that, but it's the Champions League. It's how we measure ourselves. It's why we are up there with the best clubs in the world. It's why we are so well loved and adored around the world. Those, where is it? What side is it on this? That's 6 there. They don't just hand those out, do you know what I mean? I want that to be 7, but I want a double because I'm greedy. Let me just check something, ladies and gents, on my phone. 2 seconds. So much going on here. Things moving 100 miles an hour. Nope, don't need to look at that email. That's not important right now. It means fake, cheap version. Thank you. There's a new word that I've learned. You've educated me. Now, don't forget, I'm old. It's important we remember that. You youngsters out there using a secondary language that I'm not aware of in my 39 years on this planet. But I respect the game. I respect the hustle. Imagine we win both. That'll do. Okay, 1 second. Let me just move along, ladies and gents. Do I plan on getting a new laptop? I cannot afford one. Yeah, mate, so as much as I need one, because trust me, the old MacBook Pro, even though it's only 3 years old, it's just not powerful enough to run what I need to run. So yeah, I'm saving. I'm trying to get there, and hopefully I'll be able to get myself a new laptop the other side of Christmas. But you know, I am a family man. I do have 2 kids and a beautiful wife, and I did just celebrate 20 years together with my wife. So, like everybody else, mate, at this time of the year, the old finances are tight. So I'm saving. I'll get a laptop eventually. We'll get there. It won't be a laptop, actually, to be honest with you. I'll probably need a custom built PC at this rate, which is just another headache that I'm not even on think about now, because I won't sleep thinking about it. So I'll just carry on. Everything will fall into place. That's the way I look at life. Just keep mowing on, keep ploughing on, keep your head down and see what happens. What else have we got? Who scored for Liverpool? It would be Diogo. August Diogo. Diogo twice. Double Diogo. Diogo squared. Do you think we'll beat Manchester City at their place? I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be tough. Yes, City aren't at their strongest. Yes, the defence is gettable at, if that's even the phrase. But they are at home. Pep does really want to beat Liverpool because Klopp is so far inside Pep's head that it probably echoes when Klopp talks. I take a draw. I'm not going to lie. I take a draw at the Etihad. It's not a title decider this early in the season, but you know, I want us to keep nudging ahead. A draw, I think, would just keep us a couple of points ahead of City if my maths is right. With their game in hand, I should say. So I take a draw, but you always want to win. AJ plays said towards a laptop and the kids. Thank you. I'm just trying to think how much a new kid is. I don't know off the top of my head, mate, but thank you. AJ, you're a gent, mate. Appreciate that. Thank you. Craig, remember everyone was laughing at Jota's price. I said that during the stream, mate. It is funny, isn't it? You mean 46 million seemed like a little bit inflated, and I spoke about it at the time, and my thoughts on it were that it was kind of a bit inflated, but yet so was the Keanu Hoover price as well. So again, just like Sadio Mane, we signed him, like Bobby Firmino, we signed him. There were questions over the price tag, and yet again, anyone who questioned that price will be shown up to be foolish, because we only buy superstars at this club. Klopp only brings in the best, and our transfer record is probably the envy of every club around the world over the past few years. And I'm not saying that just to be braggadocious. I'm genuinely saying it because I believe it to be true. I can't think of anybody out there now who's doing better transfer business than the Reds, or have done in recent years consistently. What else we got? Get into a bar fight. Some bloke said Man City will beat us. Don't be getting into fights, mate. You know, we don't condone violence on this channel. We're lovers, not fighters. Again, my chat's after freezing. Don't know what's going on with it, but I'm going to refresh it and get it back open. But look, ladies and gentlemen, we are at half time. We're only 200 subscribers off 56,500. So if you are new to the stream, please do hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video as well. Not to forget, we've got a post-match show coming up after the game where hopefully we'll be celebrating another Reds victory in Europe. But either way, I'll be wanting your opinion, I'll be wanting your input on the game. Okay, one sec, there we go. Squint your eyes and Jota becomes prime Ronaldo. Don't need to squint on too much, mate. He's prime class. Again, want to give a little shout out to my buddy over at ztops2021.com who sorted me out with a few beautiful Liverpool retro shirts and a nice El Boca Junior shirt. So make sure you go over and check out his stuff as well. In Gear Driving School, RSA approved instructors. I know you've told me before there's a shorter way or a name, but I can't remember it, so I'm just going to go through the full name. Thank you for the super chat. Said best 45 minutes in 2020. And you know what? We're talking about that, buddy, with Curtis Jones, youngster in there, Reece Williams, youngster in there. It's just brilliant, isn't it? It's just being a Red right now. It should be almost illegal, shouldn't it? To feel this good at the moment should be almost illegal. At least that's how I'm feeling anyway. Jota hat-trick incoming. I'm not going to say no, mate. I'll take that very happily. Thank you, my brother. Love your commentary on games, said Kempy lad. Mate, my pleasure. Thank you for being here with us. Again, all I ever ask you guys to do, if you can help us out by hitting the subscribe button and dropping a like on the stream. Can somebody tell me where we're at actually with the likes? Have we got to 1,000 yet? We've got this great little record going of reaching 1,000 on the last few watch-alongs. Can I create a Jota song just for the Anfield Agenda community? Mate, I am the least creative human being that you will ever come across. Somebody put one into the chat earlier on. What was it? Oh, Diogo. We know. That's why we signed Diogo. Something like that, I think it was. I think it was a rip-off of the Fernandez song, somebody said. What do we got? 809 likes. 811. Go on, lads. Hit that like button. What is there? There's 2,200 of you guys in the chat now. Lash that like button out of it. Hit it twice just to be sure. No, because that'll unlike it, won't it? Hit it 3 times. See, I'm doing myself. What have we got? We need a Jota song. I know. I'm a new subscriber. Thank you very much, Supreme Morel. Welcome. Lovely to have you as part of the community. 867. I like that. We're on the way. Loads of numbers going in, but I'm always picking the highest one because I'm greedy. Jota signing of the season. He's been brilliant. And yeah, I can't wait to see more from Diogo. 900, 932, 950. 9:52. They're the numbers. Well played, everybody. Again, look, before the second half starts, ladies and gentlemen, starts. If you want to become a member of Anfield Agenda FC, you probably see a load of emojis that you don't have access to. You probably see people with the Anfield Agenda badge beside their name. If you want to become a member, hit that join button. It's $4.99 a month, and you also get access to our Discord group, which is where we genuinely do share the innermost secrets of the channel. A little bit of transfer information, what's going on and stuff like that as well. So, again, all the latest up-to-date stuff will be in the Discord group. 984 heroes, each and every one of you. Right, ladies and gents, we're about to get underway in the second half, so let me get rid of that clock. I'm going to have a little drink before we get underway. Hopefully we'll see another 45 minutes as good as the first one. Reds playing from left to right in the second half, referee just doing his final checks, and we're about to get back underway. Checking with the two keepers, everything okay. Has a little look at the old watch. Blows the whistle. We're underway in the second half in Italy. Atalanta have it now on the left-hand side. Curtis Jones comes across for a press. Oh, look at that from Jones. And then Salah plays it out off the Atalanta player. Even first few seconds of the second half, Jones right bang on it, not giving his man an inch. Trent now. He stumbles on the ball but keeps possession. Look at that left-footed ball into Sadio there. Lucky Gini doesn't win the second. Now Atalanta have a bit of space on the right-hand side. Gini tracks back. Hendo comes across to give help. Robbo. Atalanta play the ball inside. Gomez now spins one way, then the other. Atalanta's Gomez, I mean. He tries to switch play across to this left-hand side and does so. Ball takes a ricochet and will go behind for an Atalanta corner inside the first minute of the second half. 990, we're so close. We'll hit that 1,000 likes. You're an absolute bunch of legends, thank you. And to everyone that sent in super chats and stuff as well, thank you so much. And don't worry about the laptop, I'll get it fixed, sorted, something. We'll get it sorted. Hey Craig, do you think Firmino's days are numbered? No, but I think he is under pressure at the minute from Jota. Anyway, here we go, ball in. It's clear that the near post, Curtis Jones clears it the second time. Here we go, Salah now. Salah, Mo Salah. Defender comes, still Salah. Salah. 3-0 to the Reds. Mohamed Salah. Absolutely wonderful. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah. Running down the wing. Salah, la, 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 la. Our Egyptian king. 3-0, easy as you like. Counter-attacking football, par excellence. From inside his own half, Mo goes on the gallop. Defender gets back at him. Mo look like he's gone very far right. Cuts inside, little step over, then a little dink over the keeper into the corner. And it is 3-0 to the Reds, away from home in Europe. Another fantastic display. All we need now is Sadio to score, and the entire front three will be on the score sheet. Calmness personified there from Mo. Wonderful finish. That was quality from Mo. Absolute quality. We're back underway. 3-0 to the Reds. You love to see it. Gomez now for Atalanta. He plays the ball out left. Well done, Reece Williams. He comes across, gets a challenge in. It goes behind for a throw-in. Stop singing, please. Kiss my ass. Axel Foley. If you don't want to be here and you don't like my singing, mate, you know where the door is. Crossing towards the back post. Robbo nods it down to Alisson. Just for that now, mate, I'm going to enter Ireland's Got Talent. Just for you. I'm going to say you inspired me. Ball back. Gomez. Alan O'Brien. Craig, who would City prefer we played up front on Saturday? Look, you can't drop Jota, man, in this form, can you? I think the front three that we have now, surely they're the front three, Alan. They're on fire. It's brilliant. I mean, Sadio hasn't got on the score sheet yet tonight, but you can't forget about his involvement in the game. Salah now, little ball through to Sadio. Keeper comes out. Sadio lifts it over. 4-0. Sadio Mane right on cue. 4-0 to the champions. Two of Craig bets are up. The front three have scored. Life doesn't get any better. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Did somebody say WFM? How many European Cups? Possibly. Go on. What a goal. Salah. Lovely little ball through to Sadio. Keeper comes out. Composed. Lifts it over him. And it's 4-0. Does not get any better than this away from home. 4-0. Right on cue. Sadio Mane. You love to see it. You love to see it. Look at that. Sadio, keeper comes out. Never missing. What a man. What a man. 4-0. Statement performance. Away from home. In Europe. Probably our hardest game on paper. Maybe the Ajax one, but 4-0. 4-0. Front three on the score sheet. It does not get any better, folks. It just doesn't. It doesn't. Does it? Can it? Will it? See, I didn't even sing for that one, mate. I did that just for you. Just for you. Why is your head green? It's the green screen behind me, mate. Someone always asks me this. It's very difficult to get the colour pattern right between a shiny bald head and a green screen. But sure, it's a charm at this point, isn't it? We've hit the 1k likes as well. Next job up. Atalanta through. Gomez does well, clears his lines, goes behind for a corner. The next job up, folks, is 56.5k. We're less than 200 subscribers away. There's 2,500 people watching right now. If 200 of you guys hit that subscribe button, we've done it. What a night that will be. 56.5k, 1,000 likes, and the Reds 4-0 up away from home, and the front three on the score sheet. And Jota's on a hat-trick just to add it into the mix. Ball delivered. Atalanta, save keeper. Well done. Zapata should have done better with the header. Alisson saves it and calmly throws it out left-hand side now, where he finds Trent, because don't forget our full-back switch on corners. Diogo Jota comes across now. Trent in possession. Surely the gaffer will look to the bench now and give some minutes to those on the fringe to try and get them some confidence. But Jota needs a hat-trick first. Let's be greedy. Why not? Why not? Love your streams. Blessed from Norway. Thank you, Ras. Love right back to you, my friend. To everyone that's watching, wherever you are in the world right now, each and every one of you, thank you for giving us your time, giving us your love and support. And we hope we've given that love and support right back to you guys. Diogo was fouled here. It'll be a free kick to the Reds' left-hand side. Who assisted for Salah and who assisted for... Salah assisted for the Mane goal. I know that for certain. And I think it might have been Curtis Jones that assisted the Salah goal, but I don't know, mate, is the honest answer. Base Face in Space said, sing your heart out, Craig. I love when you sing, you absolute legend. I partly do it because it annoys my wife because she knows I can't sing for shit. I partly do it because I'm caught in the moment and it's fun and I love singing even though I can't sing. And I partly do it because I want to celebrate and show love and support for those amazing players. And if people don't like it, I get it. I understand it. But I also don't give a shit. Zapata coming off, indeed he is. I love your vids. Thank you, Laura. That's really kind of you. I keep looking at that subscriber number, folks. We can do this. I know, I believe in you fuckers. We can do this. Trent. Surely it's too far out for a shot. Hendo. Little reverse ball to the back post. Robbo nods it down, but Atalanta get there to clear. Sorry, I'm just messaging my wife live on stream. You don't get this on BT or Sky. You know, Martin Tyler's not there texting his family live on stream. Do you know what I mean? That's what you get. That's the lack of professionalism you get on here, folks. Hendo to Salah. Back inside to Trent. Trent rolls the ball across to Joe Gomez. Or as Dave likes to call him, Jomez. Who scored the fourth? Sadio Mane. I'm nearly confused myself. Right, here's the goal scorers. Diogo Jota 1, Diogo Jota 2. Mohamed Salah running from inside his own half, no less. And Sadio Mane there with a little scoopy dink over the keeper. Yes, they're the 4 goal scorers. Front 3, all on the score sheet. Did somebody say 7 times, Logan? Did somebody say 7 times? Salah, ball in deep to the back post. Headed down. Joe Gomez nods it away. Trent gets to the second ball. What have we got? You'll have to arrange a sing-off between you and Marco Hubbard's quality. Yeah. Oh, Diogo's through. Oh, Diogo. He's got a hat-trick. Diogo! 5-0 to the Reds. Diogo. That's what we're calling him. Diogo. That's his name. Diogo with a hat-trick away. Oh, you love it. It doesn't get any better. It just doesn't. Look at that ball through. Times his run perfectly. Keeper comes out. Little skip around him. And then left foot into the net. It's 3-0. It's a hat-trick. Just, that's it. Job done. 5-0 away from home. Demolition job. The Reds. Mustard, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't think I'd be having the chance to score this much. I did promise you a load of goals in this game. Somebody else said, Craig, I love your shiny head. Thank you, mate. I genuinely take that as a compliment. Because you don't have the work that you need to keep the head this shiny. I'm thinking of getting one of those machines in, you know, that does the balls in the bowling alley just to give it an L spit shine. Maybe we get sponsored by Turtle Wax or something like that. Oh, this is class. I'm loving this, folks. Absolutely loving it. 5-0 away from home in Europe. Doubt us at your peril. Trent tries a little ball back inside. We're only 10 minutes into the second half as well. This is ridiculous. Diogo, that's his name. End of conversation. That's what I'm calling him from now on. Diogo, and that's the end of it. Get on to Conor Crosby. Everybody get on to Conor Crosby and tell him to get his ass in gear and get a Diogo emoji for our members immediately. We need a Diogo emoji. If you agree with me that we need a Diogo emoji, give me a WFM in the chat. Imagine Thiago in the team. Oh, mate, would you stop? Would you stop? It's not fair. It's not fair on everybody else. I don't see all the United and Everton fans and all those other fans that were coming in having a pop at us over the last few. I don't see them anywhere in the chat. It's strange that. It's almost as if they know that we're fucking massive and they just accept it now. Hey, WFMs all over the shop. Somebody put a WRM in there, but it's okay, mate. We'll accept WRMs as well. Yeah, everyone telling Connor as well to put that emoji, get that emoji working. Love it. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. You've no idea how much WFM's going up a screen makes me smile. It's just 3 letters, but honestly, it just really does make me smile. We need it. Sorry, my head's going. So many thoughts going round in this Chrome Dome. 5-0 is where we're at. 11 minutes into the second half. The gaffer hasn't made a change yet. He can make up to 5. Hat-trick for Diogo Jota. My goodness. Get the emoji ready, Crosby. Well played, Mark. Oh, strike from distance. Keeper's back on his line. Woo! Action going on every 2 minutes. You just cannot take your eyes off this. Salah trying one from distance there. What substitutions would you like to see, ladies and gents? We're very close to the 56 and a half as well, folks. So keep hitting that subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. There's 2,800 people live with us right now, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for being with us right now. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that. Well, you probably can't go too far, to be honest, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Love the stream. Thank you, Ewan. Hendo. To Gomez. There was a beautiful comment on Reddit, actually, about Anfield Agenda, and I thought it was brilliant. So he was talking about Liverpool fan channels. He was talking about Red Men and obviously saying how good Red Men were, and rightly so. But then he said, I also like Anfield Agenda. It takes a bit of getting used to, but once you get used to it, it almost becomes like family and it becomes a daily routine. That meant so much to me to read those words on a screen, because that's exactly what we're going for. Yeah, we're different. Yeah, we're unusual. I mean, people come in and compare us to the United stand. I can see the comparisons because of the green screen and all, but as I always say, Mark does an amazing job over there, but we're two very different people. I'm not as funny as him for a start. Bobby on. Loads of people calling for Bobby. Watching it live but listening to you. Tony, that's the way to do it, sir. Well played. Hendo. Genie, little ball around the corner. I'd say if Liverpool wanted to, in January, they probably doubled that money for Diogo Jota already. That's how much he's excelled since he's come in. Now, obviously, we won't be sending him anywhere. Minamino on, that's another good show. Firmino and Minamino. Yes, they're great shouts. And Shaqiri. Change the entire front three. Change the entire front three and rest the lads up for the weekend. That's what I do right now. Bring Shaqiri on, bring Minamino on, bring Firmino on. Why not? You can make 5 changes. Love the channel, said Yusuf. Thank you, mate. 3,000 viewers now watching. Wow, thank you guys. Don't forget again, hit that subscribe button, drop a like. Somebody else said they want to see Big Div. Why not? Lord Divock does love him a Champions League goal. Ball moved out right hand side now from Atalanta. We're only at the hour mark here, folks. Again, look at that from Robbo. Actually, yeah, give Costas Tsimikas a bit of a run if possible as well, because Robbo could do with a rest ahead of the weekend. So get Tsimikas on for Robbo. Change the entire front three. And maybe bring Milner on for Henderson and rest Hendo up for the weekend. There's my 5 substitutions. I'd make them all in... No, I would make them in one go, actually, in case we had an injury. Who scored? A hat-trick for Diogo Jota, 1 for Mohamed Salah and 1 for Sadio Mane. Somebody else said Tsimikas and maybe Matip. Jota is the best player in the world, said Fun Kids HD. Mate, it's look, I'm fully on board the Jota hype train. I said that from the start. Loving the streams, Craig. Keep it up. Thank you, Robert. That's very kind of you, sir. Appreciate you being with us. Craig, you're on fire tonight, mate, said Andy. That's great, man. I'm in great form tonight. I told you guys before the stream. I have a little routine now that focuses and centres me before I do the streams. No matter how bad my day is, I can always smile when I come on with you guys. This is just my 2 hours where I forget about the world, I forget about everything that's going on, and I just reach out to Reds and have a bit of fun. If you don't like it, I get it. It's different. It's a bit cheesy at times. You might watch it and think he's a cringy fucker. I understand it, but I also don't give a shit because I'm having fun. Oh, look at him. Genie, one of these situations where Genie, he did put his hand into the lad's face. Like, one of these holding him off. But your man's gone down. Like, the entire American Air Force is after just coming down in their fighter jets and going... That's the best gun noise I can make, by the way. That's an awful gun noise, isn't it? I need to up my gun noise game. Loving this game. How about yourself? It's pretty good, mate. Ricardo Carvalho, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. Now, that is not a phrase that I thought I'd ever be saying, but genuinely, we've a new member called Ricardo. Welcome, buddy. Lovely to have you with us. Wazza said, to be honest, nobody does good business like the Reds. WFM. Right, Atlanta, true. They've scored. No, they haven't. Did that go in? We're playing on here. How did that not go in? Atalanta. Zapata has hit the angle. Inside of the angle. I was sure it hit the angle it was going to bounce over the line. But somehow that didn't go in and the Reds are 5-0 up still. Sadio now on the countdown. It was great play by him as well to make the space. Sadio goes down. Free kick out. Hang on. How is he giving a free kick against Sadio there? I don't know. To be honest, no. Yeah, we've done that one. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat as well. Best we've played in a long time. Doing a great job, Craig. Love watching the game with you. 7, 7, 7, 7. Don't start that, mate. Jota tax. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Only 17 more to go, mate, before you have to pony up the 100, remember? And the bonus 50. That was... I don't know how we got away with that. How did that not go in? You can show me that on replay and I'm still expecting it to go in. $27 to go here in Italy. I say here in Italy like I'm there. I like to pretend I am. Sadio Mane. He scored 1 goal, mate. It's a Jota hat-trick. 1 for Sadio and 1 for Mo. Jota man of the match. Yeah, I think it's a fairly easy decision tonight on that one, to be fair. Although there could be 11 of them out there, to be fair. Everybody in red has been mustered tonight. Robbo, down the line. Free kick to the Reds. Ahmed said, oh yeah, I forgot the Jota tax. You don't have to do it, mate. Looking at that Zapata chance again. How did it not go in? How? Lovely bit of footwork to send Gomez on his backside. Then it hits, it looked like the post just under the bar. I'm looking at it again. It hits the angle and just bounces down on the line and somehow doesn't go in. I don't know how. Triple substitution coming up. No, it's a double. I thought Trent was one of our subs. Sorry, I just seen him standing there from the camera angle. Bobby Firmino and James Milner about to come on for the Reds. Robbo is getting a rest. It won't be Costa Simicas that's coming on. It will be James Milner that will drop in at left back. Naby Keita coming on according to this as well. Okay. Naby Keita is coming on as well. Bobby Firmino's coming on. Naby Keita's coming on. James Milner's coming on. It's a triple sub. There you go. Lovely to see Keita back as well. El Capitan is coming off, getting a rest before the weekend. He puts the armband on James Milner's arm. And Bobby Firmino's on for Diogo Jota. So we'll have to just make do with a hat-trick tonight, Diogo. What a performance from Jota. Unbelievable. 5-0 to the Reds. We're about 20 subscribers away, folks, from hitting 56.5k. So please do hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. What a night this has been. Gini now. I'm surprised actually Gini didn't get hooked, him being on a yellow and all, but I suppose Kloppo trusts him to see out the game. Gomez. Back to Alisson. And again, another performance where Reece Williams just has not looked out of place. Again, great. It's just nothing but pluses tonight, folks. Curtis Jones. Ball back to Reece Williams. He's under pressure. Spreads it out to Trent. Did he keep it in play? Yes, he did. Just about. Well done, Trent. He knocks it forward. We have to keep our focus here, though. There's a game still to be won. Well, it's probably won, but to be seen out. Atalanta have it on this left-hand side. I cannot believe there's still nearly 25 to go here. Gomez now for Atalanta. Some nice little triangles here, but they're not really going anywhere. D. Turner said, I wanted to join, become a member, but I can't. Don't worry about it, buddy. Having you in the chat, having you watching with us is more than enough. Curtis Jones. Besides, I'm going to become a millionaire from Callum with all these... Is it Calum? Sorry, with all the Jota goals. It's going to make me a millionaire, he is. Craig, you're a beauty. YFM, WFM, but I'll take YFM. I know what you mean by it, mate, and well played. Right, here we go. 20 to go, 23 to go. We've seen 3 substitutions. That might take a little bit of this thing. Zapata, they're at it again. Oh, Alisson, what a save. What a strong right hand. Again, it was great work down the right hand side. Great strength, goes past the defenders. What a save. What a save from Alisson. That's class. What a man. It was Zapata again, who's looked lively to be fair. Corner taken short. Gomez for Atalanta, ball put back to the edge of the box. Strike. Alisson again smothers it. And look, he's up straight away looking for an out ball. What a man. Here we go now. Sadio down the left hand side. Or it's Naby actually. Now Sadio. Ball back down the line. Bobby Firmino now in the box. Firmino. Back to Sadio. James Milner. Sorry. James Milner. Jimmy Milner. Whatever Milner you want. We just take a choice. So many names. Naby Keita to Sadio. Little 1-2. Little bit ahead. Sadio's dispossessed, but Naby steps back in to win the ball back for the Reds. Keep looking at the sub numbers. It's going to take over soon. Come on, folks. 56.5. What are you saying? Love you, watch you all the time. Thank you, FG Change. You're very, very kind, mate. Milner. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a post-match show coming up about 10 minutes after the game ends tonight. Hope to see you over there for that one. We'll be talking through man of the match. It's a fairly easy choice. We'll be talking through the game. We'll be just bragging, basically. We'll be laughing, bragging and having some fun for a half hour or so. Alisson launches the ball long, out left hand side. Sadio with a beautiful little cushion pass into Naby. Naby threads a beautiful ball down the line to Mo. Mo tries a reverse to Bobby. Oh! I feel so sorry for Bobby there. Mo turned around, played a lovely ball across the box, but it looked like the defender was going to hook it away, but it was a swing and a miss from the defender, and it bounced off Bobby and rolled through to the keeper. Nothing Bobby could have done about that, but just unfortunate. I'd love Bobby to get one here before we finish up. Alisson now playing sweeper keeper. Again, quality stuff from him. He's even having a little chat to himself as well, Alisson. Love it. Inner monologue. 3,000 people watching us live now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you as always for your unbelievable support. Still 20. How is there still 20 minutes left in this mad game? Milner. Back to Joe Gomez. Back to Alisson. Pressure comes on from Gomez. Alisson flicks it out to Milner. Milner knocks it long. Naby Keita steps in. Ball breaks to an Atalanta player. Is Jota injured? No, just a substitution, mate. Just probably resting him ahead of the City game. Real 2, Inter 2. Thank you for that update. Alisson, look, he's out left hand side playing left back now. Good man, Ali. Can do whatever he wants. WFM, Derek, well played, sir. Ball over the top now, looking for the run of Naby Keita. Defender gets there first. Goes out, would be a Liverpool throw-in. Great to see Naby back on the pitch as well. And no, Diogo Jota's not injured. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. It looks like he just went off in a normal change. There was a triple substitution he was part of. I didn't see any injury. Williams is playing very well, mate. He has not put a foot wrong. Him and Gomez have been very good tonight. Zapata has created opportunities, and you know how he didn't score one of them, I'll never know. Still, if you showed me the replay, I'd fully be expecting it to go in. Bounced off the angle of bar and post, bounced on the line and then came out. Still don't know how it didn't go in. Bayern Salzburg is 2-2. Wow, thank you for the updates. We're class, yeah we are. Defo. A few people are saying he did it. Oh, Firmino now, edge of the box. Bobby! Oh, shot blocked. Look, let's not guess whether he's injured or not. Let's wait for the post-match updates from the gaffer and then we'll talk about whatever. But as far as we know, he's not injured. I mean, remember Mo went off with a limp, was limping down the tunnel and people thought, uh-oh, and he's out there playing as well. So I wouldn't look into a limp too much. He could have just picked up a little knock or something that gave him a bit of pain for a minute or two. I'm sure if there's any updates to be had, we'll get them. Trent does well, keeps it in play, back to Mo. Mo, lovely ball inside to Bobby. Bobby spins again, tries to find the run of Curtis Jones. He goes down. Referee says nothing doing. Didn't look like a penalty, to be fair. Just looked like it coming together. Again, look at that pressing from Liverpool. 3 players in there pressing at the corner flag. This is just quality. Hey Baldy, brilliant mate. Did you think of that all on your own, iMad? Do you want me to send a picture of me and I'll spend 20 minutes here pulling your parents apart, mate? I promise you I can do it, and I can do it a lot better than you can, buddy, because I'm here with a microphone. Imagine saying hey Baldy. Brilliant. Honestly, mate, no one's ever said that to me before. How did you notice that? Fair play, mate. You've got a big future ahead of you, mate. Big future. It won't be in bantering though, because that's shy. But you know, maybe I'll send you to Troll College. I mean, there is new enrolments coming up this semester, so I know the dean. I can put a word in for you there, get you in there, maybe get you up to a B-Tech, C-Tech Troll by the end of the year. I won't hold my breath, but you know, I'm an optimist. Anyway, Trent here, right hand side, chance to whip a ball in. Looks like there's going to be a word from the manager, from the referee towards our manager. So what is he asking for, an autograph or something? You can't take selfies now, mate, in the middle of the game. As good as Klopp is not, asking him for selfies in the middle of the game, that's ridiculous. Anyway, free kick to the Reds here. Yeah, Liban, sorry mate, you don't get a pat off me. You tried to poke mate, but you're not getting your minute of fame, sorry. Ball in, cleared by Atalanta, breaks to Naby. Firmino. Little ball to Sadio, he has his pocket pinched and Atalanta try to break quickly. Look at the smothering them in every department. It's brilliant to watch. Atalanta now going the charge down this left hand side. Look, Naby's tracked them all the way across the pitch. They switch it though. Good switch across to this. No, I say good switch. He's overhit it. It's a throw into the Reds. Get yourself a beard. Honestly, I can't grow one. I'm not even joking. If I could grow a beard, I'd have a full on beard, but I can't grow one. Best channel on YouTube, said Mr. Bud. Thank you, mate. I mean, we're not, but thank you. Calm down. No. How about that? Calm down. Imagine, I'd hate to be somebody like that. Do you watch football there with the Times crossword and knit needles, mate? Do you know, rah, pims for everybody. Nah, shut up telling me to calm down. This is happy time, mate. This is my happy time. If you don't like it, you can fuck off. Ball in behind. 1-2 from Atalanta. Ball across. Joe Gomez is there again. Obviously, I'm having a laugh at you, mate. Do what you want. Celebrate how you want. Be as boring as you want. My favourite Baldy, said Owen. Well, Joe Rogan should be everyone's favourite Baldy, to be fair. But I'll take second. Is Jota okay? As far as I'm aware, I know, look, I wouldn't take anything from a limp. Don't worry about that. The gaffer will give us the update. We want 10 goals. Yes, we do. I mean, look, this is an unbelievable away performance in Europe. Absolutely quality. 5-0 up away against a very good Atalanta team. It's a performance we needed. It's a performance that'll put a bit more, I was going to say pep in their step, but that didn't sound right ahead of the weekend's game. Rogan was until he went to Spotify. I mean, look, let's be honest about it. If somebody's coming in dropping 100 mil at your door, you're packing up and you're going to Spotify. Do you know what I mean? I would, in a heartbeat. Anybody would. I mean, Joe Rogan's already a multi-millionaire. Definitely the best podcast in the world. But come on, mate. You can't. Somebody's reversing a truck full of money up to your house. Beep, 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 beep. You're not going to say no. Klopp got a yellow in that little exchange from the manager. I don't know what that was. Or from the referee. Love your channel. Thank you, Brian. Love you too, mate. Why did Klopp get a card? I can only imagine he said something to the fourth official or something like that. I've no idea. Ball over the top. Salah, unlucky. Nearly in for a second, but good defending and well played from the keeper. Is there VAR? Yes, Champions League. There'll definitely be VAR. Is Martin Atkinson in the Troll College? Nah, mate, he wouldn't get in. We wouldn't allow him in to besmirch our good name. He'd be more the Clown College, to be fair. Ball inside. Gomez. Not our Gomez. Atalanta's Gomez. 13 to go here in Italy. Ball goes out of play. It'll be a throw into the Reds. I'm blown away by this. This is exactly what we needed, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, ahead of the Manchester City game, we go away, score a hat load of goals, be able to rest some players, give Naby a run out as well to get some minutes in his legs. It's just Reece Williams again with another good performance. Gomez with a good performance. It's just been a brilliant night all round so far. Great show tonight, said Brendan. Thank you, mate. But don't forget about our post-match show coming up. Hey, we've done it. Keep hitting that subscribe button though, folks. Naby now. Cuts inside. Rolls a little ball across to Bobby Firmino. Firmino, he's got options on the left. Gives it to James Milner. Jimmy Milner now sets himself up. He tries a shot. It's ricocheted and it's gone over the bar. I feel sorry for Mr. Connor Crosby because he has to clip up all the goal clips and all. He's going to be a very busy boy tonight getting all this ready. Unlucky. Jimmy Milner thought he'd get himself a goal there, but unfortunately it's gone behind for another Reds corner. You should be the manager. No. I mean, we wouldn't be doing anywhere near as well. Costa Simicas getting ready to come on for a few minutes here, which is great as well. And it looked like there was Neco Williams So we're going to see Tsimikas and Williams come on as well for the Reds. That'll be our 5 substitutions made. Corner taken short, back to Jimmy Milner. He whips the ball into the box. It's cleared by Atalanta. Second ball's nodded in. Atalanta nodded away. But Liverpool have enough bodies back there with Joe Gomez to regroup. 79 minutes gone. Atalanta 0. Liverpool, this many. Keita. For the 500th time, we don't know about Diogo Jota. Don't worry about it. There's no point in worrying about stuff you've got no control over. So let's wait and see what the gaffer says. I'm sure Diogo will be tickety-boo. So don't worry about it. Just enjoy what we're doing tonight. Enjoy the performance from the Reds. And we'll talk about the rest in the post-match show. We've got a bit more information to hand. Good show and see you on a new stream. Thank you. But those of you that are with us tonight, don't forget about our second channel, Mundo Sporto. We'll be doing the Leipzig PSG game on there tomorrow night. There's a link in the description to our second channel, Mundo Sporto. We're only done 2 streams on there so far. If you want to give us more support, go over there, subscribe to that, and we'll hopefully see you over there tomorrow for that game. Right, double substitution for the Reds. Kostas Tsimikas about to come onto the pitch. But first, I think we're going to see an Atalanta change, actually. Gomez has gone off for them. A few handshakes from him on the way off. And then we're going to see Neco Williams and Kostas Tsimikas come on for the Reds. Actually, you know, Atalanta have 3 changes to make. So we'll have a little chat between ourselves, shall we? Jota the new Ronaldo. Craig, I love your singing, mate. And your sound effects are whopper. And your commentary is great. Thank you, Luke. That's very kind of you, buddy. You stopped Hot Mic. Yes, mate, we did stop Hot Mic. Again, we spoke about that before. Don't rule out us ever going back to Hot Mic. It could happen at some point, but as things stand, we don't find that it's in our best interest at this moment in time. Let's put it that way. Trent Alexander-Arnold getting a rest now. He's coming off to be replaced by young Neco Williams. Another great performance from Trent. I mean, it's ridiculous to think how young he still is, but what he's already achieved in the game, it's ridiculous. What have we got? Love this channel. Thank you, mate. Please read this. I did 200 IQ. There you go. I'll try and read as many as I can. Great to see Tsimikas back as well. Gini Wijnaldum and Trent went off. Kostas Tsimikas and Neco Williams on. I've been pronouncing it Nico. It could well be Nico, mate. I just, my pronunciations are known to be shocking anyway. Left hand side here, ball inside. I mean, to me, Nico would have a double E, but I don't know, I'm probably wrong. Ball over the top, that's a nice ball. Ball behind, again, look at that. Tsimikas at the far post. The first thing he has to do is basically clear from on his line nearly. Great defending there. Ball through, Atalanta. Again, Alisson's in the way, and Reece Williams heads it away. They're determined to keep that clean sheet. Zapata yet again with another opportunity, but Liverpool threw bodies at it. And again, Big Alisson was there with those 2 strong hands. Hey Craig, heck of a game, said Rolando. It's been mental, mate. I told you there was going to be goals. It was going to be end to end. You're very iconic in my books. Thank you, mate. But as I've always said, I'm nothing but a fan. I'm just a Liverpool fan like everybody else. Salah now. He's through again down this left-hand side. Salah. Mo Salah. Oh, he's pulled it wide this time. It was another absolutely phenomenal counter-attack from the Reds. Mohamed Salah was released down the left-hand side. Did everything right. Ran straight in towards goal. And just pulled his strike a yard wide of the far post. He'll be disappointed with himself. Actually, did the keeper get a touch on that? No, I'm doing a massive discredit to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper got a strong hand on that. So it was a great save. Credit to the goalkeeper. Corner taken quickly. Ball back. Milner. He whips the ball into the box. Oh! Sadio rose with his head, but it was straight at the keeper. 7 minutes to go. Great save as well from the keeper. Full credit to him for that. But then Sadio should have steered the header a little bit better. Excuse me, I have a very itchy nose at the minute. I should be a commentator for FIFA 22. Yeah, well, I'm available if they want to hire me. They'll have to... I'd probably not be able to curse on a computer game, but I could probably hold that back. Honestly, you brighten my days. Thank you, mate. I mean, you all make me smile. You know that. It's a two-way street, this. Look, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, we've got a post-match show coming up after the game. I hope to see you over there for that one. I mean, it's been amazing tonight. We're just under 3,000 people watching again right now, which is class. I hope you've enjoyed it so far, but there's still time to go. 3-2 to Bayern in that game. Thank you for the updates. Salah, edge of the box. He's dispossessed. Atalanta working through midfield. They have space out on this left-hand side now. Great to see Curtis Jones get the full 90 as well tonight. It'll be a very good experience for him going forward. We'll be asking you for your man of the match in our post-match show, although I'd imagine it's a fairly easy one tonight, folks. I think there's something on the pitch. I'm not sure what it is. Gomez just handed it to the referee. We try a quick attack down the left-hand side. It's snuffed out. It'll be an Atalanta throw-in. 3-2 Real Madrid in that game as well. Thank you for the updates. Lots of goals around Europe tonight. 2-0 for City against Olympiacos. 5 minutes to go plus additional time here in Italy. 5-0 to the Reds. What a performance. Unbelievable. Surely the ref's going to pull that up for a free kick and a yellow card. Yeah. The Atalanta player was trying to stop the ball going out. It was going for a throw and he handled it. I think the ref wanted to book him, but he just gave the free instead. Good to see them not getting a needless yellow card for something silly like that. Particularly with the score as it is and all. Milner. Ball in behind to Sadio. Back to Naby Keita. Keita switches the ball across now to Williams. Williams of the Neco kind to the Williams of the Reese kind, who goes back to the keeper. The whole right-hand side of our defence now is full of Williams. How great is it as well to see those two young lads out there getting this experience. Atalanta have it now in midfield on the right-hand side. Zapata, he's determined today, Zapata, isn't he? Again, Tsimikas comes across. Good tackle from him, summoning his inner Robbo. This ref's far better than most of the English refs. I've said this to you guys before. I'd love to have a rotating group of referees that go around Europe. Do a few weeks in the English League, a few weeks in the Spanish League, a few weeks in the Italian League. And then we get this, when you come into European competition, you get that consistency as well. Plus they wouldn't have the inherent biases that I believe some English referees have. What's up with the Twitch chat? I haven't got a clue, mate, because we're not on Twitch. Nor have we been on Twitch, so we've no idea what you mean by Twitch. If you mean flick, we one sec. Atalanta right hand side, ball clipped to the far post. Curtis Jones defends it well. Yeah, we're working on something at the minute that I can't announce yet, and I hopefully will have some news in the coming day or two, and it will all become clear. But unfortunately, I've removed the flip chat group, but those reasons will become clear, I hope, in the coming days. But keep your fingers crossed for us. That's all I'm saying. Curtis Jones now rolls the ball down the right hand side. Williams, early cross across. Salah's on his arse in the box. Still tried to play it though. Milner, he's battling in there. Naby Keita now. He's looked very sharp since he's come on as well, which is good to see. Tsimikas now goes around the outside, whips a lovely cross in. It's cleared by Atalanta. 3 minutes to go here in Italy. You should do a collab with Red Men. Pass. No thank you. We're all good. They do their stuff. We'll do our stuff. I wish them all the best because they're a great channel. But no interest. We're going to just carry on ploughing along, doing our thing. And as I said, nothing but love for everyone that makes content, because I know how hard it is and what work goes into it. But don't need the collaboration, to be honest with you. Ball out left hand side. Atalanta, they're determined to get something out of this, even a consolation. Hopefully we can stop them. Good tackle again from Neco Williams. You should do a stream with the United Stand. I've done 6 streams with the United Stand, mate. Mark and I are friends. And I'm sure we'll collaborate together when United are playing Liverpool. I think it's January time. But look, I've always said it. Mark Goldbridge has been nothing but a friend to this channel. Himself and Drawdy have given us great advice as well. And I will never, say otherwise. Just a great bunch of lads. And thoroughly deserving, of course. As are Red Men and everybody else. Anyone that gets this success that they've had, that Redmen, that United Stand, that AFTV, they get it because of hard work, and they get it because they know what they're at. So I've nothing but respect for all of them. You should do a collab with PewDiePie. Nah, Jacksepticeye be more my type of fella. Milner. Ball back now at Simicus. 1 minute to go, ladies and gents, of normal time. Again, we hope to see you for our post-match show coming up at about, let's say, around 10 o'clock, maybe 5 past 10 by the time this one ends. Hope to see you for that. Make sure you've got your notifications turned on. And before you head off, please do hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video. If this this performance doesn't inspire you to drop a like or hit that subscribe button from the Reds, I don't know what will. I might as well just give up. But look, it has been a pleasure, folks, to be with you for this tonight. What a performance away from home in Europe. This is a performance that will, again, let Europe know that the Reds are back and we mean business again this season. Didn't quite get as far into the Champions League last season as we would have hoped, but, you know, fair play to Atletico and all that, but hopefully this season. Alani Jadis, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Don't forget to have a look in the community tab. Any of our members that aren't in the Discord group, and you'll only see this if you're members, do check the community tab of our YouTube channel and you'll see the Discord link in there. And of course, we want to see it in there and chat with you offline as well. 2 minutes of additional time added on by the referee here, which has got to be mercenary, put it that way, because, you know, there was more than 2 minutes of additional time. "90 seconds to go." Again, thank you for watching, folks. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, stay well. I'm just so happy to be here with you guys, as always. But even happier that Diogo has got himself a hat-trick. Sorry, that head movement was a bit weird there. I was just checking something on my screen. Throw into the Reds here. We're heading towards the final minute of additional time. Am I English or Irish? Well, do I sound English? Nah, I'm Irish. You're one of the best streamers ever. Thank you, Jason. That means a lot, mate. Great night for us all. You never walk alone. He's Cockney. Yeah, I am. Better not fall down the old apples and pears. That's about... I know a little bit of Cockney, to be fair, but I'm definitely Irish. Atlanta's still on the attack down this left-hand side. Neco Williams gets back and the ball goes out for a corner. Again, right to the last second. Every single one of those lads in red are fighting. And credit to Atalanta as well. They're fighting as well. 20 seconds of normal time to go. Kloppo still shouting instructions from the dugout. Living Gamers Irish as well. Lovely to see you, mate. Cunnis Atatu. We're into the final seconds here. Corner in. It's cleared. Edge of the box. Zapata has scored, but he's offside. Do you believe it? He finally puts the ball in the net and he's offside. Well, at least he's been flagged offside. Let's see what happens on the replay. Yes, he is offside. The poor fella. But we get the clean sheet. The referee will blow up now and this will be the end of the game. What a European performance this has been, ladies and gentlemen. Jurgen Klopp's Reds have gone over to Italy and beaten Atalanta by 5 goals to 0. The referee's just waiting now for the nod from VAR to say that Zapata was offside, which he was. The goal will be correctly ruled out and then the referee will blow it up. There he is. He confirmed that it's offside. A little bit of a longer wait than maybe needed. Good to see a smile on the referee's face as well. Tells Alisson to play on. Alisson does play on and then the referee on cue immediately blows his whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being with us tonight. Don't forget our post-match show is coming up just after 10. Make sure you've got your notifications turned on. Hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video. WFM all around, ladies and gents. Love to each and every one of you. Be well, be safe. And thank you so much for your time as always. Up the mother Reds. Love to you all.